All right, what is up, people? We are live. We had some camera issues there, so I had to get that together so you could actually see me when we start. Now, listen, this video of Bishop Larry D. Reed, shout out to Larry Reed, man. Him getting read for filth by Bishop Whitehead Miller Whitehead. It's a lot we got to dig in. We're gonna dig into it. All right. We're gonna watch the robbery. Okay, we're gonna watch the readation of two pastors. I love when pastors go at it. I be loving when pastors be cursing. I'm just messy. I love that stuff. You know, it was so ghetto. I love that kind of stuff. I can't help it. I can't help it. Okay, now y'all can hear me good. Let's see. Hey, everybody. The way he was rubbing his hands trying to gain sympathy was, oh my God. Okay, we're gonna talk about it, and I'm gonna give y'all my theory on Bishop Lamore Miller Whitehead. Okay. Now let's get to it, damn it. First things first. Oh yeah, and I'll let y'all call in at the end to actually give your take on it. Okay. So let's first look at Brooklyn pastor that is robbed. Okay. Shout out to the neighborhood talk for our clip. Where am I at? There we go. All right, I'm gonna put myself right here. So we actually gonna watch the clip of the Brooklyn pastor getting robbed at gunpoint. This was during the church service. This was live streamed. Keep in mind, this is a church. It's a storefront church, allegedly. So I'm assuming that means like in a shopping plaza, like a plaza mall or whatever, up in Brooklyn. Watch it, and then we're gonna talk about it. All right. So let me mute myself.
You about to go through. Yo. All right. Yo, all right.
I mean, no dude on the left ain't moving at all. It's quiet. There's no audio because it's quiet. Dude on the left, you see the rob. Okay, now the robbers going in and out. These robbers is sloppy as hell, though. Low key, high key. These robbers is sloppy. Look. Oh, damn. Okay. Dude on the left ain't moved at all. Then the pastor get up. Ripped his collar off and ripped his chain off.
You about to go through. Yo. All right. Yo, all right.
Okay, people, so let's talk about it. Y'all saw the clip right there, all right? Do you feel that was staged? Before we even get into the readation and a little bit about Lamore Miller Whitehead, I'm not sure how far of a deep dive I can do. I'm gonna just show you guys a couple things, and we gonna talk about it. All right, so now Nadia Grace said yes. Lotus Queen said yes. No, I don't think it was staged. Okay, I got two theories. On one hand, I'm not gonna lie, it does look staged. It does look like it looked like a movie you will see on Tubi or like All Black. So I'm like, oh, no shade, but you know what I mean. It does, okay. But sometimes situations that happen in real life do happen like that. I also want people to understand that this happened in Brooklyn, New York. New Yorkers, New Jersey, all the mother suckers from Philly up, that whole northeast, that part of the damn country, they are built different. Okay, hold on. Let me mute this so I don't hear it. They built different. Do you understand? They step over dead bodies every day. They roast crackheads on the corner. They fight each other at the bodega. They deal with rats as big as German shepherds. They built different. So it's not odd to see somebody get stabbed, killed right in front of you. You got to think, this is a city that will push your ass in front of a subway just for no damn reason. They fight on a daily. They super aggressive. I say all that to say that shit is low-key normal to them. So the other folks, they might be freaking out and, oh my God, and to them, it's another day. Some niggas robbed them. That's nothing new. And it's no shade. It's no shade to my people in the Northeast. I respect every culture. It ain't a culture for me, but I respect every culture. Same thing. Philly ain't no different. I told y'all, Philly going up. The Boston people too. Yeah. Them is different kind of people. That ain't really nothing. To be honest, okay? It's really not. So it could be staged. It may be not. Maybe not. I can believe the reactions either way. Either way. I know people said the pastor was kind of looking like he was looking to be on cue, but he noticed them. Oh, okay. All right. And he got down. I'm just saying. So nobody, you really don't know how you would react in that kind of a situation, but it could very well be fake. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about where's his damn. Okay, here we go. Right here, we're gonna go to his Instagram page, Pastor Lamore Miller Whitehead, out of Brooklyn, New York. Okay, so you go to his Instagram page. He is a very flashy pastor. According to Bishop Whitehead, Bishop Whitehead. The thieves took over like $1 million in jewelry between him and his wife. He had on multiple crosses. His wife had on multiple rings. He drives multiple Rolls Royces. He pretty much has like I'm gonna say pretty much like a mansion or a mini mansion, whatever you want to call it. And a lot of the negativity and criticism that he has been receiving is because his church looks very ghetto, but he lives very lavish. Yes, tacky and flashy is a word. Yes, because you can tell when niggas ain't never had none, and then they get money, they overdo it. All that. First off, and there's no shade, but first off, all that gaudy ass jewelry is not even in style anymore. Now I know he spent a lot of time in prison, allegedly. Spent a lot of time in prison. And when you spend that kind of time in prison, sometimes you get stuck in time. But we don't even wear jewelry like that. No, it's gaudy. It's very, it's niggerish. I don't know no other way to say it. And I can say that word. You can't if you're not black. It is what it is. It is what it is, because true wealth, they don't wear shit like that. Now, ain't no wrong with being successful. Ain't no wrong with living a prosperous life, in my opinion. But when you are living like this, but your congregation looks another way, I would want to know, what are you pouring into your congregation? Are you helping people pay their hospital bills? Are you sending anybody to school? Are we having back to school drives? These kids going to go back to school next month. Y'all know in the United States, pretty much these kids almost going to school year round now. So what are we doing to help the single parents? Because a black church is filled with mostly single mothers. Mostly black women, period, because black dudes don't go to church like that. Come on now. Dudes is not going to church like that. Let's keep it a stack. So once again, black women, y'all are funding this. So y'all have every right to criticize him. When you are a man of the cloth, of the people, supposed to be a representation of the Lord, then people got every right to criticize you. When we look at his backdrop, okay, we looking at the backdrop, and this looked like something that was just thrown together. It's no shade. It's no shade. But it's very off-putting to people to come into a church with stained walls, low ceilings. Now that lady don't look very tall, but if she just raise her hand and jump, she gonna touch the damn ceiling. The curtains in the back are not even properly laid on the floor. They're not even cut. They haven't even been tailored and cut to match the length of the damn wall. It's very it don't get me wrong, you can praise the Lord anywhere, but it's very it's giving. Yeah, I know what it's giving. I ain't even gotta say it. Yeah, I know exactly what it's giving. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's keep going. Oh, he got a blue check mark and everything. So look at this here. Now I can't play it because he's playing music, but look at the car. Look at the chains. He's all on social media. So pretty much he's begging somebody to come and rob him. Now, let me go down his social media some damn more. I'm not gonna be on his social media forever. Let's see. Oh, he got nice suits. This is a Fendi fit. Look, all Fendi, chained up. These are y'all pastors. These are y'all pastors. And so he's not taking that money that y'all donating, that he's getting tax-free. Look, and this is what y'all gotta understand. If you want to be rich, just become a damn pastor. Even all the celebrities do it. They open up these fake churches so they can run their money through, so their money can pretty much be tax-free. It's a hustle. Now, I'm worried about the afterlife, so I'm not gonna play with God like that. I'm not gonna play with God like that. But the congregation got a right to criticize him because y'all are donating y'all money. That and he can wear them fly fit. I ain't mad at him in the Fendi print. But what is he giving back to his congregation? That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. This suit, this suit even look fly. I know that one cheap. That must be his wife standing next to him. He took out 2 PP loans also. See? What did he do with that money? Okay, You Go Girl said they are in a temporary church where they were filming at that time. That man bought a whole block for his church. Their lavish building is loaded. Okay, so now we're getting context. Excuse me. So allegedly, this is a temporary church. Now, I can accept that, but I am going to say you cannot be mad at people for criticizing him. You cannot be mad at people for criticizing him because that shit look raggedy in the way he living is lavish. Has anybody seen the new congregation? I'm just saying. Anyway, but I don't want to stick on this too long. I don't want to bore y'all, but I just want to just give you guys some context here. This is okay. That's him and his mother. A Fendi suit. Okay. Oh, damn. I know that wasn't cheap. At all. Okay. So y'all get the point. It's a very flashy pastor. And in my opinion, being out there like that, putting yourself out there like that, you're asking to be robbed. I'm not surprised that he got robbed. Now, I'm going to ask y'all, do you feel like this was an insurance scam? Do you feel like this was fake a stage? When y'all call in at the end of the show, make sure you let me know. All right. But this is also what I wanted to talk about because allegedly Pastor Lamore, and I still don't know if it's pronounced Lamar or Lamore because his name is spelled Lamor. And that right there threw me off. Because I said, you know what? Don't get me wrong, black folks, we got some interesting ways of spelling our names. We will remix a name. We will add a L or a D, a K, a T, a J on a name. But the way it's spelled threw me off. It's pronounced Lamar. Okay. So when you research, because they say he was an ex-con, and he spent time in prison for fraud, identity theft, allegedly. But every time you try to look him up, it doesn't come up. Hold on, let me show y'all the court paperwork. It feels like a skit. It does, but low key, sometimes real life do be seeming like a skit. Okay. Now y'all see right here, Whitehead versus Haggett. All right, you scroll down. This is the court, United States District Court, Eastern District of New York. Okay. Right there it says Lamar Whitehead, Lamar, versus William T. Haggett. Okay. This is something with the correctional facility, blah, blah, blah. All right. So then you go back. And it's another one. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. State of New Jersey. Now, even this is all public record. Okay. Lamar Whitehead Miller, aka Lamar M. Whitehead. Okay, they got both the aliases, but you see how it's spelled Lamar. But when you read the details, and I can't really give y'all the details because I can't give you the full details on the case because I just don't want him to try to hit it for privacy. But I'm just showing you that it's not that he has multiple aliases. I think that once he got out of prison, I think he either just spells his name different on purpose, or he legally changed it to be spelled different so that when you look him up, the spellings are off. Because I worked in the courts, and sometimes when people have a funny spelling on their name, the court paperwork will be incorrect sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because if you got a funny spelled name, that's just what it is, right? And people, they don't always catch that. You got to leave room for human error. But I'm like, for every case that I find to be spelled Lamar, I'm like, I think he legally changed that shit when he got out and just changed the spelling so that it doesn't really connect when you try to look him up. That's smart. That's smart. I don't know if he legally did it or if he just does that publicly, but the spelling threw me off because I'm like, we spell our names a little weird, but that one threw me off. So anyway, nonetheless, I'm gonna leave it there. Y'all can do further research. I don't want to get hit with privacy, so I'm gonna leave it alone. Let's now hop to the viral video of Lamar. See, even y'all saying Lamar, y'all saying it's pronounced Lamar makes me think he spells it different on purpose. I just don't, yeah. But whatever. I ain't mad at it. I'm just saying. Okay. So Larry Reid was live. I don't know who the young lady is to the left, but Lamar hopped in Larry Reid's live. We are going to see the redation that happened after. Want to send me a damn message. Always sending me some shit. Anyway, let's get into the redation. So let me mute myself.
Hey, Bishop.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. You upset that I was laughing?
Nah, and I'm not upset about anything. You guys have your prerogative to say what you want to say, but when you are turning what happened to my church into a laughing stock, that's what I have a problem with, because I gave you nothing but respect and nothing but honor when I met you. I treated you with nothing but respect, nothing but with straight integrity. And you want to sit here and talk about that I purchased my Cullinan when you bought yours. I never even knew you bought your Cullinan. I bought my Cullinan over a year ago. And when we both met, and let's keep it real, Larry, when we both met, when we was in Times Square, you said, oh, shoot, I got the same color Cullinan. I didn't even know you. I just met you. So why would I purchase a truck like you have? I don't understand. Like I don't understand. And then, young lady, I don't know you. But when you sitting here talking about have thumbtacks on the wall, those are backdrops. Those are step and repeats. Okay. And let me tell you, I purchased a church. I own a church. I own a whole block. And that's a temporary church right now. I own the whole block. Okay.
Okay, so he said it too. He said he owns a whole block. So if it's a temporary church, okay, I need to see the whole block that he purchased. So I wasn't able to find it on Google. If somebody got a picture of it, send it to me. I'll post it, and because that's only fair. But I need to see because that stuff where they was at looked raggedy to me. But we gonna keep going.
So at the end of the day, you guys are coming at me, and after what my church just went through, and y'all sitting here laughing and making a mockery of it, and you want to talk about hold on. You want to sit here and talk about cloudy diamonds? Nobody talking about your diamonds, brother. If you feel that your diamonds is better than mine, so be it. So be it. Okay, no problem.
Larry Reed said they are.
To me about our discussion about
you don't have to be angry. I'm
not angry. I'm not angry at all. But at the end of the day, when I'm looking, my team sends me your live. Larry, I never disrespected you, brother. Okay. I treated you with nothing but respect and integrity. So from where this is coming from, I don't know.
Now I gotta ask you guys' opinion, and I apologize for having to stop and start. I have to practice fair use. You know, I know Larry Reed, but still I can't just be playing the shit over here now. Without adding commentary. So is Bishop Larry Reed wrong for giving commentary and giving funny commentary, because that's what he does? That's what I do. That's what this whole sector does. Is he wrong for that? They're jokes, but is Larry Reed wrong for that? Now, I'm going to say I understand from Bishop Whitehead's perspective that everything ain't funny, but to Larry Reed's defense, you low-key got more smoke for Larry Reed, and y'all, as y'all going to see, he's going to go in on the young lady to the left. You got more smoke and aggression for them than the robbers that came in. But we're going to talk about it. They said he was on the floor joking about guns being drawn at a man. I would have cussed him out too. Y'all want me to ask Larry Reed if he want to come in? I might ask him. Let me ask him if he's not busy. He just did a show though.
So please inform me. Please inform me.
Number one, it's opinion. You're viral. My job is to talk about what is viral. I did you a favor.
No, I don't need no favors from you, Larry. My question to you is,
you
Larry,
do though.
Larry, excuse me, ma'am. I don't even know you, ma'am. All right, so you can just stay out of this one. I don't even know you. All right, I don't even know you. You're trying to include yourself into this. You need to go and get some weight loss if you want to get. If you want to get, sir, yes, sir. If you want to see and laugh about what happened in my church when we got armed robbed, you're fat. That's what you are. You're a fat slob. I don't know you. All right, we can really get like this. All right?
Now, what that lady do? What did that lady do? Why he have to go in old girl and call her a fat slob? What she do? I mean, hell, she know she big. We all see she big. Come on. But I be loving when these pastors get real, because when they get like this is who they really is. Not the acts they give you for the pulpit. This is who they really is. They be reading. And it'd be so funny because they be reading like queens. Like they be reading. Okay. Let's keep listening.
Right? You're not going to laugh at the situation where a gun was pointed at my baby. Where a gun was pointed at. I listened to it. I listened to it. All right? I listened to it. I listened to it. So I don't even know you. Number one, I don't know you. I don't know. Don't give me no props and laugh at me at the same time. Don't give me no props and laugh at me at the same time. Yeah, let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go there, Biggie. Let's go there, Biggie.
Don't know me. You've never.
Let's go there, Biggie.
You're a liar. You're a liar.
I'm a liar. Let's go. How am I lying, Biggie? Biggie Big, not Biggie Smalls, but you're Biggie Big.
You are quote unquote.
All right.
Bishop in the Lord's church.
That's right.
He said not Biggie Smalls, but Biggie Big. Now here's the thing. If y'all notice, he is coming at her harder than Larry Reed. He go, but I'm gonna leave that alone. But I am gonna say this: when somebody ain't got no other like defense or no other comeback or no really more intelligent clapback, but to say you big, like nigga, she know she big. She look at ourselves every day. Like, what else? Like, you got to come with something else. It's like calling a hoe a hoe. Are you a hoe? I know. Like, what? Tell me. When you really want to read somebody, you got to tell them something they don't know about themselves. That's how you get a bitch, right? So but we're going to keep going. We're going to keep listening.
My face on your timeline before, and if you say you haven't, you're a liar.
I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't know you. I do not know you.
Cool.
I do not know you. But at the end of the day, when you come here and try to talk about me and I don't know you at all. And at the end of the day, when I come on and I'm listening and I'm seeing you laughing at me, I'm sitting here, you laughing at me. I don't even know you. And then Larry, you want to sit here and talk about, hold on. And Larry, you want to sit here and talk about, hold on. Larry, and you want to sit here and talk about that I spoke about homosexuality. Hold on, ma'am. Hold on one second. Nobody wants to talk to you, Biggie. Nobody wants to talk to you, Biggie.
Any
all
respect
right?
for women.
Now, you heard him when he said, nobody wants to talk to you, Biggie. Listen, he was about to say, don't nobody want to talk to you, bitch, but he caught himself. Who caught that? He was about to say, don't nobody want to talk to you, bitch, but he caught himself. Now, a lot of y'all is going to say, why is he going in so hard on the woman like that? Shout out to Mina, appreciate it. I already told y'all. And y'all tried to clown me for it, but I don't give a damn because, well, y'all gotta fuck these niggas. I don't. The majority of black men do not like y'all. Maybe I need to do a video to explain it. But outside of having sex with you, they really don't like y'all. And you can tell because when they get mad, that shit cut a little bit deeper. I'm just saying. They go in on their homeboys too. But it's different when they go in on y'all. They don't like you. He didn't have... Come on now. He's mad at Larry Reid. And from what I was being told, that lady didn't even say nothing crazy about him. He didn't have to go in on her like that. He really didn't. I don't know. You know what? People always say mommy issues. I mean, I guess. Shout out to Deary Vet. She said, damn, Jesus, take this over ASAP. Sinji has broken it down too. I can't even blame it on mommy issues. It's really just the culture. It's really just the culture. Wake your ass up and understand they don't like you and move accordingly. But y'all gonna say I'm crazy though, so whatever.
No, don't talk about women now. Don't talk about women because y'all laugh. Y'all laugh when Larry said about the gun in my daughter's face. Y'all laugh. Y'all laugh. That's what you did. Y'all laugh. That's what you did. And you want to talk about if that's really true. That's what you said, Larry. And y'all laughed. And what you did was you laid on your carpet. You laid on your carpet and pretended to be me. You're disrespectful, okay? You're disrespectful. And at the end of the day, Larry, at the end of the day, I respected you. And you want to talk about the LGBT community? We had a conversation. And my position was that I preach the gospel of Jesus Christ. And I'm not, if homosexuality is an abomination.
No, you're mean. You're mean.
What are you talking about mean? How am I?
All right, before we get into that, you grow girl said Genesis started to, her name is Genesis. Oh, okay. I kept wondering who they was referring to. Like, who the hell is Genesis? Okay. Genesis started the jokes in the first place. Y'all didn't see the beginning. Okay, gotcha. Well, if she did, she did. If she did, okay. All right. I don't think he had to go in on her like that, but okay.
I'm not mean. You're mean.
Hold on.
You're mean. You're mean because at the end of the day, y'all sitting here laughing at something that 4 gunmen could have took my family life, and y'all sitting here making a mockery of it. All right.
We are
and
not.
This big blip right here want to sit here and talk about women. All right. And you want to sit here and validate homosexuality because you just admitted that you're a faggot. All right. That's on day. I
didn't I tell y'all? Didn't I tell everybody?
That's right. I said it.
Now everybody knows the spirit that you operate
No. Everybody understands the response. Everybody understands the response. All right? Understand the response. I treated.
Now, once again, is the pastor wrong for calling Bishop Larry D. Reed the F word? Is he wrong for that? Is that cause for? And I still gotta say, if we attacking sexualities, if we attacking weight, that's still not really a good read. It's still not. It's like you gotta give me something else. You gotta give me something else. We're gonna keep going though.
I treated you with nothing but respect, all right? And you are foul individual.
You do not have the level of integrity. You do not have the level of intelligence or self-control that you need.
Who cares about your diamond?
That is horrible. And that is not even true.
Making money. You just start making money. You just start making money. It ain't the truth.
And you got children and members.
At all. So you can go to Bishop Jordan and you can talk to Bishop Jordan. You can talk to Bishop Jordan and say, oh, I brought the bishop and I said, that ain't right. Let me tell you something, all right? Long as God got me, I don't need none of y'all. I don't need none of you. None of you. All right? None of you. All right? And at the end of the day, you violated, Larry. You violated. Y'all laughing about what happened in my church.
We are not. You making that up.
Listen, let me tell you, Larry, you ain't built like that. All right? You a whole sucker. You ain't built like that. And this
I'm not built like
right
what?
here,
What does that mean?
Laugh at my daughter and my mom and my family, you're a blimp. You're a fat blimp, all right? And
he said you not built like that. Now that's that New York shit coming out. That's that New York shit coming out. That was basically Bishop Whitehead in the lower right hand corner calling Bishop Larry D. Reed a punk. That shit sound like a threat to me. Talking about you violated sound like a threat to me. Now I'm gonna say this: it's no disrespect to New York niggas, but don't mistake you being louder and more aggressive than a Southerner. Don't think you can't get your ass beat neither. I'm just saying. Listen. Tony said I'm on the floor. Now for real. Because people get that shit twisted when they're the louder one. They always think that means if y'all, go to melees that they're going to win automatically. And I done heard about a lot of New Yorkers that moved down here down south and got their ass beat at these clubs fucking with these Southerners. I'm just saying. I'm not on Reed's side, motherfucker. I'm on whatever side I want to be on. If you don't like it, get out my shit. The fuck? Do you understand what I'm saying? So he was, but that's how men are. They're gonna try to check you. They're gonna try to check your masculinity. That's just, it don't matter where men are. That shit's just gonna happen. Even in the pulpit, saying you ain't built tough. Ooh. Not them wanting is the pastors finna scrap? Do we need to set up a celebrity boxing match between Bishop Larry D. Reed and Bishop Lamar Miller Whitehead and let them go at it and then let all the proceeds go to their, appropriate congregations? Do we need to do that? Do we need to do that? I'm just saying. What that old lady say, you need to leave. I be on TikTok too much. You need to leave. It's the pastors finna scrap. If we finna see them scrapping at the next conference, because they gonna run into each other. I don't want to see these overgrown ass men fighting. I really don't. I really would like to see them talk it out. But I don't, maybe it's just me. I don't underestimate nobody. But don't think this because Larry Reed ain't yelling and screaming. I'm just saying, Larry Reed might stomp you out. And I'm just saying, oh no. That Southern strength is a different kind of strength. That's all I'm going to say.
At the end of the day, let me tell you this, right? My family and my church could have got killed. My family and my church could have got killed, okay? And y'all sitting here laughing about it. Sitting here laughing about it, all right? And y'all all foul. You're foul. Larry Reed, I treated you with nothing but respect when you came to my town. Nothing but respect, all right?
I was at my bishop house.
No, I'm talking about in New York City. I'm talking about in New York City. I treat you with nothing but respect. Nothing but respect. Nothing but respect. I ain't never talk about you, and I actually defended you when people talked about you. I said, I don't get that experience from the brother. The brother's cool with me, all right? But you want to know what? You showed your face, and you allow money to drive you. You talk about everybody, and you talked about me.
Oh,
and this is, and
I ain't talking about you.
You talked about, I listened to you.
Now your video is on CNN and everywhere because I posted it. I was the first person to put your video out. You should be telling me thank you.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Because you did. So Larry Reed got me on CNN, right? Larry Reed, you're smoking.
Just like you get everybody else on the
weed. I know weed is legal. I know weed is legal. I know weed is legal. I know weed is legal.
It's the whole reason why you were trying to get on my platform from the beginning.
You're not that strong.
You don't remember that?
You're not that strong, brother. You're not that strong, brother. Okay? I don't know who you think you are. And I understand you want to do this for your commercials.
You popped up here. Okay, to come over here.
Listen. I was already in the media before you even posted anything. I saw when you tagged me. Okay, I saw you when you tagged me. Larry, you're not that big, brother. You're not that big.
Okay.
He trying to call his G card right there. I think Bernard Jordan is going to mediate and make peace. They both have respect for him. Okay, probably. I'm here for this whole poo show. This is giving me life, and I'm waiting on your script. Oh, yeah, we writing scripts tomorrow. We were supposed to come Sunday with the scripts, and then shit kept happening. Monday, shit kept happening. I'm going to need like a 2 to 3 hour long show tomorrow because we got to read Brittany Renner. I still ain't forgot about Sierra's non-singing ass. We sending her back over to Miss Ely house because she finna have to eat some coochie to get some damn records. We got a lot. Tomorrow's going to be messy. Listen. Him saying, but let me get back to this. Him saying that Bishop Larry Reed ain't that. He calling this man all kinds of punks. He calling this man all kinds of punks. But I'm just saying, like, you got more smoke for Larry Reed than you had for the people that actually robbed you. I know they had guns, but I'm just saying, like, it ain't the same. Like all this anger you taking out on Larry. Larry didn't rob you. Like people get more mad at words than they get at the person that actually did some shit to them. I ain't saying Larry didn't take it too far. Maybe getting on the floor, reenacting it was a little too far. Okay. But Bishop Miller Whitehead, you getting on Larry's live and Larry let you do it. Larry, I hope it's okay that I call you Larry. He let you do it. I don't go to church anyway, so I don't even know what a bishop is. I'm not gonna lie. They gonna call me so demonic. Anyway. Bitch, I can tell you some YouTubers that's in Illuminati, but that's another story for another day. Anyway, it just ain't me though. It's sad. It's sad. Let me ask y'all something. If they were face to face, do you think this confrontation would have been this aggressive if they were face to face? But Bishop Miller, this ain't a good look for you. It really ain't.
Not that big, not that big at all. Tell her stop calling me. I'm all right. Tell her stop calling me.
Okay.
All right. So at the end of the day, Larry, you're foul. And this woman who calls her the woman of God, she's foul. And that's why. And that's why I violated the both of y'all. And let me tell you, anytime you ready, we can do a live, we can do whatever. Don't say and talk about my Bible, and you want to say, oh, and he talk about real estate.
I'm gonna say what I want to say.
And I'm gonna say what I want to say.
And I was disrespectful to you.
Yes, you was. Yes, you was. Yes, you was. Yeah, you was. Yeah, you was disrespectful. Yeah, you was disrespectful. But you got the right one, brother.
You cannot take jokes. You cannot take jokes.
You don't jump when they make my family lie down. All right? You don't jump. You don't jump when they put a gun to my daughter's face. You don't joke. You don't joke. You don't joke. You crossed the line. You crossed the line.
Okay.
You crossed the line.
Okay.
That's what you did. You crossed the line. You crossed the line. All right?
Okay.
They put that gun in my baby face. You
We
crazy?
talked about that. We talked about that.
No, and you joked about it. And you joked about it. You're a clown. I watched you.
I mean, hold on, Genesis. He said we joked about the gun being the baby
sit here and talk about and we didn't see that part. That's what he said.
Yeah, we didn't see it.
And we didn't tell. He told the people to get down. When I moved the mic, the people heard what I said. I ain't gotta lie.
We didn't hear it. How was
guess what?
Know?
Guess what? Get a hearing aid.
We didn't hear it.
Get a hearing aid. Okay. And at the end of the day, you want to joke about certain things. You want to joke. You want to play. Don't play with me, Larry Reed. Don't play with me. All right? Because you ain't tough. All right?
You don't know
ain't
me.
Tough.
You do not know me.
I don't care who. Let me tell you something, brother.
You see what Larry said? You do not know me. Oh my God. Baby, look, Bishop Miller had all the smoke today for Larry Reed. Bishop Whitehead. But he did not have the smoke for them robbers. I gotta say that. He's freaking rude as hell. Somebody said he's rude as hell. Ma'am, he's a New Yorker. They're all rude. He's in New York. That's their culture. I mean, and he's mad. Oh yeah, you finna be everything in the book. Where was all this smoke for the robbers? That's what I'm saying. T-Town said, y'all think that robbery was real? Classy Dom said a good point. Why didn't the man in the corner get on the floor? Man just sat there. We are not all rude. Now, y'all some rude mother suckers. No shade. No shade. It's a different kind of rude, right? So, like down south, they're very rude down south. They just say it differently. They like down south, somebody will smile in your face and be reading you for filth. Like Phaedra is the epitome of like southern rudeness, like just rude, but she say it so you don't catch it. New Yorkers just say that shit and you can't help but to catch it. But nah, y'all motherfuckers rude. Sorry. Nice nasty. Yes, that's what that's called. Nice nasty. Yes. Yes. Yeah, New York is more direct. We gonna nah, y'all some rude motherfuckers. No. I'm sorry, y'all some rude motherfuckers. It is what it is. It's okay, but it is what it is. It is what it is. You gotta take the positive and the negative.
All right. After what you said to me today, I lost all respect for you. All respect.
I don't need your respect.
I bet you don't. You want to know why? Because you got a whole game. You beat up on the ministry and act like you helping the ministry. Woe unto you, brother.
Let me ask you this: how many hundreds of thousands of dollars have you given to ministries?
What? I don't care, brother. That's no concern of mine. How many preachers have you put in therapy? Streets. Who do you help in the streets?
Hold on. How many houses have you paid for in the streets? I want to know that.
I paid a lot.
You can't compare to what I do.
I don't want to compare to you, brother. You can't.
So don't bring it up.
I don't bring it up. Trust me. You don't know what I do out here because I don't talk about it. You got a big mouth. You don't
know what I do because I don't discuss it. But since we're discussing it, let's discuss it. Let's compare.
Compare what?
How many millions have you used to build the church outside of yourself?
Brother, what does that mean? I don't care about what you're talking about. I don't care what you're talking about. I don't care what you're talking about.
You brought it up.
What's important is my ministry. Okay? And let me tell you this.
Sarai said, what's wrong with saying what's on your mind? Nothing is wrong with saying, look, nothing is wrong with saying what's on your mind. I will say, though, here's my only thing, Sarai. I'm assuming you might be a New Yorker. That's why you saying what you're saying. Here's my only thing. Everybody I've met who say, I say what's on my mind. I keep it real. They cannot take that shit when it's given back to them. Like when I'm just saying. So if you can take it as much as you give it, then I'm cool. And then say whatever. Just be prepared for whatever somebody say back. I don't care. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just be prepared. Just be prepared. You know what I'm saying? It's like how Nene and Kenya can't get along because they both got slick ass mouths. Or Tamar. Yes, Tamar's another good example. Will say any fucking thing, but then when K. Michelle called her a Muppet, she was in tears. So I'm just saying, just if you gonna I keep it real, then just then the motherfucker got a right to cuss you out. Here's the thing too. Yes, you can say what's on your mind, but when you give unwarranted opinions or you try to control or run somebody and then you get cussed the fuck out, you cannot get mad. That's another thing too. We need like a whole discussion panel on that shit. Because a lot of motherfuckers think, oh, I'm direct, and it's like, no, you're a bitch. Or you're a douchebag. Because if somebody talk to you the way you talk to people, you flip out. And if you're truly direct, then you don't get offended at somebody else's directness. Come on, people. And I'm going to tell you, most of y'all don't even know how to communicate. Y'all suck and you don't listen. You just talk and talk. This generation of people, y'all suck ass. Y'all can literally talk without periods, semicolons, commas, nothing. Some of y'all watch me and you get up, you hit the link. It's no shade. You hit the link and I'll be like, damn, is the motherfucker lonely? Because they ain't took a breath. Shit. Just saying. I'm just saying. It'd be like, and let me say this too. If you're going to have a lot to talk about, then talk about something. See, a lot of times people get offended if you're direct, you're blunt, you're overly expressive, whatever. A lot of times people get offended because literally you're not saying anything of substance. A lot of y'all that think you're smart, you're not that fucking smart. You just are very confident in your bullshit. So you just convince yourself that, the shit that you're saying is real. And it's not. You're a dummy, bitch. The majority of you are. 95% of y'all. 95% of people have no fucking clue what they're talking about. But gonna try to tell you something. I ain't listening to none of you motherfuckers. I'm listening to Jesus. That's what I'm listening to. I'm following me. I ain't screwed me over yet. But I've been screwed over by a lot of motherfuckers who thought. Okay. Another time, another day. I didn't went off on a whole generation. I'm just saying, y'all suck. Okay, now I'm gonna talk. Y'all suck. And y'all raggedy ass, crumb snatching, ugly ass kids suck too. They don't listen. They don't pay attention. They walk across the street, don't even look up. They can't even communicate if they not in a phone. Y'all are horrible parents and horrible partners. And I'm talking about you 60s and 70s babies too, who watch me. Because y'all got a lot of shit to say about the motherfucking 90s babies and 2000s babies. Bitch, we may be pill babies, but y'all can keep a relationship together. I be seeing y'all in these chats talking about we weak. We always in therapy. Bitch, we in therapy because of you, ho. We in therapy because of you. The fuck? Oh, y'all not built like us. No, bitch, because we was not built like a damn Hebrew slave. I'm sorry, a transatlantic slave. Which is why your motherfucking marriage couldn't work. We didn't have no therapy. No, bitch. You had a husband that was an alcoholic that had anxiety and depression. So he got drunk every night, came home and beat your ass, marital raped you, and beat your children too. That's what you had, bitch. And then some of them fucked your daughters and sons, and you just turned a blind eye. So no, we're not built like no, we're not. No, we're not. Sorry, we were not. We were not built be like. I'm sorry. No. You had human trafficking going on in your house, but y'all didn't need no medication. Sure you don't. Sure you don't. Now I'm gonna read you, bitch. Don't nobody like when I do it though.
I'm gonna get off this because
we sorry that what happened to you happened. We're sorry
not physically,
of what
but I'm
happened.
bigger than the
We're
both.
sorry,
and I'm gonna tell you like this.
Listen to me. We
disrespected
are
my family,
sorry
and you
that what
disrespected my
happened to
church.
you happened.
I don't accept your sorry. I forgive you.
Okay,
but
then
I
don't accept it.
your
Goodbye.
sorry, because everybody know you
Don't
disrespected
accept
my
it.
church, and you messed with the wrong one. Now you can post this, and you can do whatever you want to do. But let me tell you this. Let me tell you this, brother. I respected you. I respected you. I respected you.
No, you didn't.
I only respect you.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
No,
I didn't.
It was very clear.
No, I'm very clear now because I heard how you talked about me and my church and my family when guns was put to my face. All right? When guns was put to my wife's face. All right? All right?
I understand.
Both of y'all need to be ashamed of yourself.
I understand you upset.
Both of you
but
need
don't
to be ashamed
don't
of
put
yourself.
stuff in my mouth I didn't say.
Yeah, all right. You're right. You're okay. Okay. Let me tell you something. All we gotta do is play it back and show everybody how I laid on the floor. Show everybody. Joke about it.
I did that. I did that.
Let me
but
tell
you
you this,
ain't dead.
brother.
You're not dead.
No problem.
Nobody
no
was
problem.
killed.
No problem.
If you have to be able to take a joke. You were on the floor.
Don't nobody joke with my family like that, all right?
That ain't how this works. You can't be a public figure and then pick and choose. It's what people joke about. People joke on me all the time.
And y'all want to see it talk about, oh, it's thumbtacks. It ain't no damn thumbtacks in my church. It ain't no thumbtacks in my church.
Whatever it is, it's ugly, and you got enough money to change.
But Larry, you're ugly. Oh, let's talk about that. You're ugly. Let's talk about that. You're a beast. Okay, all right. You and Benjamin Franklin down there, and Biggie Smalls down here, right? You're a beast.
Damn. Now why he have to go in on what? Why he have to? Why he have to go there? Why he have to go there? Oh my God! Like, why did he have to go there? Yes, as Kaya says, don't trust no nigga, don't trust no Christians. I don't.
Homosexual. That's what you said.
No, I didn't say that.
You did say that. You said it. You said it. You said it. You did say it. You did say it.
You didn't listen.
You
can say I said whatever you want to say. Don't make it true.
You quoted that you took nuts in your mouth. That's what you quoted. You quoted that.
That was because I was a molested nigga.
No.
I have not willingly taken no nuts in my mouth.
Now.
But you was in prison, so how many nuts you took in your mouth? That's what I want to know.
Ooh, all right. Then they went there. Larry said I was molested. That's why I had nuts in my mouth. But you was in prison. So what nuts did you have in your mouth? Come on. Let's talk about it, people. Then it got hot. Cause come on now, cause what was going on behind them closed doors in the pen? I don't care what it goes down in the pen. It goes down. I'm just saying. Let me tell you how this. I'm gonna play it again. I will never forget. I interviewed a person that was in prison about their story, whatever. Y'all remember a while back. And I'll never forget the first conversation in like the interview. He goes, "Oh, Storm, we love you in here." What? I say, what? He said, "Yeah, we love you in here. We watch you all the time." I said, "Oh, you got the internet?" I mean, homie got a phone. They got phones, internet, TikTok, all that. We love you in here. Oh, no, you don't. No. No. I'm good. I ain't trying to find like the shit I do on this show. Oh my God. The crazy shit I do in this show. Y'all love me in there. It goes down in the cell. I'm good. Brotherly Lords, no, nah, damn all that. Damn all that. Shit.
nuts.
I want to know how many nuts you took in your mouth and why you couldn't keep your first
had
wife.
Nuts
That's what I want to know.
Bumping off of your chin, okay, on purpose, all right? And that's
Bruh,
why
you
can't
upset.
preach the complete gospel.
You upset.
That's why you can't. And
You
that's
upset.
why you can't, all right? Now,
You
listen,
upset.
I am upset because
You
y'all
are.
violated.
And so you're not even thinking. You can't give me hearing.
You're
so upset,
violated.
you're not thinking and not hearing.
You're violated, and you're a
You
buster.
should sign
And
off
you're a
because you're
buster.
making yourself
And
look
you're a
bad.
buster.
They
I'm
probably
not looking
don't want to
back.
help you, but they ain't going to help you now.
Let me tell you something. I don't care what you think I look. But if the people were smart, my anger is because you talked about my family.
No, your anger is because you got robbed. Your anger is you got robbed.
Brother, I got a life. Okay? I have a life. All right? And I'm all right. I'm all right.
And we're glad about that.
That is material things, brother.
I get that.
Things. I got life. And
we're glad you got life.
But something you can't change is your face. You can't change your face, and you can't change the way you look. Okay?
Damn.
And that's what you're mad at. And that's why you attack people. That's why you attack the church. All right? And that's why she's teaming up. She's teaming up with you so she can promote whatever she's promoting. She's lost.
Let me write you a check so you get a new
and you don't
backdrop.
even know me, man. You don't even know me. And I'm sitting here watching you. I'm sitting here watching you laugh at me, and you don't even know me. You don't even know me. But none of y'all can tell me what I heard and what I sat here and listened to y'all talk about me in my church. All right? Okay? My family could have died. And you want to laugh about it?
That didn't happen.
REID,
that didn't happen.
I'm going to say this to you. You could kiss my ass. You and Biggie Smalls.
Okay, and that is why.
Right, he's a manifest. He manifested.
That is very unfortunate because the way.
All right. And that is how he signed out. So after what he's so wrong for calling her that. After watching all of that, I say either one or two things. Either that robbery was staged and fake, and this man is in his feelings now because not only has this gone viral, this allegedly may be an insurance scam, and he offended because he may be scamming. Just saying. It does look fake. All right, but I know real life can be like that. Hell, I'll never forget, I was in a barbershop that got shot up when I was a little kid, and I was like, I remember thinking after, like, wow, this is not how it is in the movies. That shit happened so quick, you'd be like, damn, did they just shoot up the place? Like, damn, they did. You know what I mean? Like, damn. Okay. You be checking like, am I hit? Nah. They told me, little nigga, you fine. Okay. I was like 6. I don't know, whatever. Black men are funny. Anyway, either that or he really did get robbed. His pride, his ego is hurt, his masculinity is hurt, and so he got to beat his chest. That's it. And men have to do that. So y'all might not understand it, but he gotta feel powerful again after being in a after in his eyes looking like a punk on live. That's not viral. In front of his wife and kids too. So that's what it is. That's my opinion. He wrong as hell for going in on her though. But I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna invite y'all in here to talk. I'm gonna pin the link. And see, let me tell you something, Pastor, Bishop. What's the difference between a pastor and a bishop? Let me tell you something, Pastor. Had you been down south, you could have had your gat on. You could have dot. But see, you up there in New York, where when you defend yourself, they want to throw you in Rikers. So I don't like living in the South, but I like that about the South. You can stand your ground. All right, let me pin the link. Let's see, pin message. All right, so the link is pinned. In addition to that, guys, this show has been sponsored, of course, by Her Sacred Place. Now, normally we advertise Her Sacred Place when we do the scripts. We had to push off the scripts to tomorrow because I had to hop on this viral story. But Her Sacred Place is your best place to go for feminine care. Whether you need the whites, you need that sacred yoni wash, keep that yoni clean. Baby, she got sprays to keep it fresh. And I already told y'all, it smells That's how a pussy should smell, right? More wash. Okay, wipes you can take with you on the go. Check out her sacred place. The moderators will put the link in the live chat. Okay, and that smells good. All right. So first we're gonna go to Miss Pat. What's going on, Miss Pat?
How you doing, Storm?
Oh, I'm good. How you doing?
Storm, you are wild. I'm gonna take you to church because we're gonna get you some deep salvation. It's setting up on here tonight. Oh my God. But listen, I'm gonna keep it brief. You know what? I feel that it's real. I'm gonna tell you why I think it was real. And I think
Okay.
you just hit it on a few minutes ago. If this was a fake thing, I don't think that man would have went just in on Larry and the young lady. Now, it's funny because I'm subscribed to Larry's channel, and I was watching it. Now, Larry didn't really go in on it. I think that, but the woman, she was making more mockery of it. So I do want to say that in defense of this other pastor, bishop, whatever, he was more pissed at her, pardon my French, because she was going more in on it. She was making more of a mockery on it. So I don't want you to think that it was just something where he looked like he was just attacking the female and, just coming down on her. He was doing that. And one of your commenters noted that. I said, yeah, you have to kind of watch the whole thing. But I also feel that if this is real, and I believe it's real, I think what the man was trying to say to Larry in the most inarticulate and the most hood way, if you're ever in a situation where you have been violated and violence and you could have lost your life, like you said, Storm, you see nothing funny about it. You see nothing comical about it. And I do feel that in that way, maybe Larry should have reassessed and how he approached that. I don't think Larry meant harm. He, like you said, he is an entertainer, but I think this is where sometimes you have to put yourself in another person's shoes. Larry should have thought that out, I think, a little bit better. Say, hey, what if that was me and my little girls and, and my children's mother? You won't find nothing. I mean, not even nothing. If a cat came in there and meowed, you're going to think like, hey, I don't even want the cat meowing, because you're not going to see nothing humorous, not even remotely about that. But then I'll say one final thing. I really am disappointed in all three of them, because I'm a Christian. I'm a born again Christian. Okay. And I look at it, this is the reason why so many people feel discouraged and disparaged. It's not about Jesus. It's about those who say we represent Jesus. That is turning people off. And we need to stop that, because if you're gonna say that you represent Jesus, I'm not saying you're gonna be perfect, but you need to dig yourself before you do what you do. Storm, that's all I gotta say, brother. Behave yourself, because I'm gonna take you to church with me. Good night.
You sound like my grandmama. Come on to church. Every time I go in town, come on, you going to church. Oh my gosh, shout out to Pat. What's going on, Leona?
Hi, Storm. I just wanted to say that I love you. I watch you all the time. I'm always commenting.
Hey.
Well, I wanted to say with the guy from New York, because I'm from New York as well. When you said New Yorkers are rude, we are, but we're raised that way, unfortunately. We don't mean no harm.
It's the culture, and see, people are so okay. Let's just talk about it. All right. We know in the Midwest they slow. Down south, they slow. Up north, they rude, but it's fast paced. West Coast is laid back but fast paced too. You go to the Northwest, it's a bunch of white people that's meth heads and crackheads. Like that. Why are people so damn sensitive?
Because we don't like to be labeled. Nobody wants to be labeled, right? That's all it really is. But with the gentleman, I think the gentleman that got robbed, I do believe that it was real as well. And I believe that he probably felt some type of way against the guy, Larry. I don't know who he is. I've never seen him, but I feel like he thought like they had some type of camaraderie, like a friendship or something. So to see somebody that because he did say that I knew you, and then, when you don't have children, but I have children. So when something like that happens to them, you got to remember that's like generational trauma. You see how you was just talking about when you were 6, and then somebody making fun of that, like that's really not funny. It's really not. And to be honest with you, like I said, I'm from New York. He did go soft on that lady, because if he wanted to call her the B word, he would have called her and dared her and anybody else to do it, because that's how New Yorkers are. We're not the toughest.
because that's how they get down. And I'm gonna say, I want to read this too, because you know I'm gonna call it like it is. Amy Diaz said we are street smart. That's why I'm giving you your props. Y'all are, because y'all understand everybody ain't your fucking friend.
Yeah.
Y'all understand that. Now, when you are from like the Midwest or the South, you gotta be, if you ain't super polite, you get your ass beat. And so you gotta speak to everybody. And I'm not from the North, but I love that about y'all, because if I don't know you, the hell I'm talking to you for? I don't get that about the South.
Yeah.
Like, or you will meet somebody and they just feel comfortable with just asking you all kinds of personal questions. And I don't know you.
No, well, I can understand that, because when you think, well, for me, when you think about the South, you think about slavery. When you think about slavery, you think all the black people trying to be together. Whereas in the North, if you talking to people, you're probably going to get hurt. The odds of you, so it's a little different. It's a little different. I've moved to the South a little bit recently, so I could see the difference in it. But I don't think that that's funny. And I think the lady, like, if she didn't want to be a part of it, to me, don't be up there, because like I was raised that if it's two men involved, let them be involved. I'm not going to be up there, because you're going to get what you're going to get.
True. That's true. That's true.
So, but that's why I just wanted to tell you I love you, and I'm going to continue to watch you.
Love you too. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah, and that's the thing. Y'all just knows it. I never forget. I had just moved here, went to it was SunTrust at the time, because I just needed a bank. Excuse me. And God bless the lady. She was Muslim, and and I'm respectful, so I wasn't gonna disrespect her or nothing. But she asked me all kinds of questions, and I'm like, ma'am, can you just set up the account? She asked me this. She asked me that. Well, what made you move? And why you? And it's like down south. They okay. It's like down here. They're not comfortable with like silence. They feel like they have to make small talk. You don't have to make small talk with me. I'm cool if you don't talk to me. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know me, you don't give about me. So why are you asking me? Thank you, female rapper Lee. She said you co-signing going in on a woman. That's NYC mind frame for you. Okay. Like, why you asking me so many damn questions if you don't know me? Why you staring at me if you not gonna speak? I never understood that. You staring and you ain't gonna speak? What you want? You see something you like? Because you don't know me. I mean, now I'm on YouTube, so maybe. But I'm just saying, like before. Or people will be, well, I had to tell one nigga down here at the liquor store when I had just moved here. Oh, didn't you play basketball down there in Decatur? No, nigga, I didn't. You don't know me. Oh, no, I know. No, you don't know me. My God. They drive slow. Oh, my God. And then I don't know what didn't happen to the food, because y'all heifers can't cook. I told you I got to find my storm chasers that live in Atlanta so I can come over and get a good meal, because these restaurants, it's not hitting. It's not hitting. This is not. Serving me some cold ass fish, Blaze. What's going on, PW?
Hey, Storm, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. Well, I'm a Southerner born and raised, but I would like to say all of us aren't nosy. Most of the time, I really don't want nobody talking to me. I keep my head down and I keep it pushing.
Mm-hmm.
But on your story tonight, I saw the live with Larry. Um, there's a backstory to Genesis that I'm not 100% familiar with, but I
Okay.
do know that some people already don't like her from like a whole nother situation. But her and Larry are cool. She was going in on a tax on a decoration in the back. She even said herself that she honestly don't know if it's true or if it's not. Larry was more so confident that it wasn't. And so she was trying to give it leeway, but all she said was when it panned to the man to the left, that's when she lost it and laughed.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So she wasn't so much talking directly about the pastor because, like she said, or the bishop, whatever. She really don't know him. But Larry and the bishop have another minister in common, and that's how they met.
Is that Bishop Jordan?
Right. So
Oh, okay.
Bishop Jordan introduced the two of them. So that's when he kept saying, when I met you. Yeah, but they didn't like meet, but you meet people, you say, okay, well, let me introduce you to so and so and so. So Larry don't
Well,
have
it's
any
so much.
personal ties to this man like that.
But hold on, PW. It's so much drama in the church. I gotta start covering this. I
Oh
didn't
yeah.
realize there is so much drama. Y'all up there shake and look, and people gonna be like, Storm, you don't go. Listen, I love the Lord, but y'all up there praising Jesus, but y'all got a lot. I should have knew when I saw Greenleaf how y'all get down in the church.
Oh yeah. That's why I couldn't even take it personal with what Larry was saying and what Genesis was saying, because we do crazy stuff all the time in the church. And I done seen so much crazy stuff happen during a service, to not like dangerous stuff per se, but I don't think you can go to church if you don't know how to laugh about some of this stuff that you see that the people of God so called do.
And let me tell you something. The more I done talk to people and traveled and do all kinds of research on spirituality, it's a lot of y'all pastors. I'm not saying yours, PW, but it's a lot of y'all pastors that are Christian pastors, but they are also like IFA or ordained in some kind of like African spirituality. I don't know if y'all knew that.
No, but I can believe it. I can definitely believe it, or know about that hoodoo or voodoo. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like that's how a lot of times they're able to hear what you're saying. Like I didn't even realize with Iyanla how she's able to read what you're saying is because her spirits that are with her, because when you're in those African spiritualities, they believe that a spirit is with you. It attaches to your head here, like by your third eye. And so what it
Okay.
does is when she looks into your eyes, she can hear. It tells her what you're thinking. Or if you notice, she'll touch your hand or she'll touch your
Oh
head.
yeah.
And then you start crying because she's transferring energy into you. So a lot of people think, oh, she's just like she's not a therapist. She's literally like a spiritual doctor. And she's ordained. Anyway, I say all that to say, I didn't realize how much like other stuff was mixed into Christianity. Like when you build a church, I didn't know that a lot of pastors know to go get dirt from in front of a bank. You get dirt from a bank and put that
Oh.
where you're building the church because it ensures that you're always bringing money in. I
Oh,
didn't
we got
know.
a lot of rituals, a whole lot of rituals, and I just think that when it comes down to it, church in and of itself is one of the most funniest places that there is. It's a comedy show. Yeah, you go to hear about Jesus and the Lord, but sister so and so over there always doing something. So and so and the boyfriend doing something. It. Let's not pretend like this isn't how church folk are and can be. Yes,
You
it's
know what? You
serious.
know why? Because people are people at the end of the day.
Right, exactly.
And
Exactly.
even though the bishop lost his cool, and I'm making a joke of it, I'm not saying he less of a bishop because of that, because guess what? If you get angry enough, you're gonna lose your cool too.
Right. Right.
But I understand if you're a representative, then you're supposed to be able to, carry yourself a
He should have
certain.
had more couth, because first of all, you don't come on someone else's show. Larry and that he invited the young Genesis up there. They were just talking. I mean, the whole world was talking. Larry wasn't even the first place where I saw the commentary. I saw it on a whole nother YouTuber that don't have nothing to do with the church. So I don't know how it started, but that's not where I ended up with Larry and now you. But yeah, he went in on Genesis a hard, and I don't care, because first of all, she didn't deserve those name calling, because she didn't call him out his name,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why she did the right thing and went on ahead and be quiet, because Larry has done that with other guests on his show and just let them talk and show their true colors. Because at the end of the day, these these people, like he said, if somebody was really thinking about helping you, they really giving it a second thought now.
Exactly. And if I'm an insurance person, I'm looking
Right.
at that and I'm like, maybe it's something to it. Sometimes we as black men are taught, if you don't say something right away, you a punk, or you gonna let him talk
Right.
like that. But sometimes, look, as a man, sometimes it's like you just gonna have to shut the fuck up. That's
And he
not
should have shut up about whatever kind of car that is. I don't know what he was talking about. But first you said you wasn't mad, but then soon as you started talking to go in on Larry, you addressing, claiming about he said you bought a car after you bought it. I still don't know what kind of vehicle it is. Don't know it if I've ever seen it before. But you didn't
because
say
these
nothing
men,
about your family and your baby. You started talking about a car.
because men are always literally in a penis measuring contest.
Okay.
Sometimes literally, but I'm telling y'all some secrets now. I don't think women ready to know. I'm trying to tell y'all the truth.
Okay, Storm.
Sometimes literally, but it's always, my house bigger than yours, my wife look better than yours, my kids doing better than yours.
Yeah.
It's always, I'm a tougher man than you. That's why he kept saying you ain't about that, Larry. You ain't big like you bigger, Larry, but you ain't big. Calling him a punk.
Well, I'm gonna say this, Storm, and I'm gonna let it go. Larry did a live not too long ago, and all of this is straight up allegedly. It came off a Larry Reid show, not Storm. But he said part of the reason why he held back, because he was really holding back, because he knew some stuff already. That old boy supposedly, allegedly got raided by the FBI a few days ago. And probably in a few months he'll be arrested again. But that was
What?
alleged. Yes, yes. So Larry said he was doing his very best not to go in on this man, so he just shut up because he knew something that the world didn't necessarily know. Why this man going in on him about this situation that just happened in his church?
But
Now Larry just said that tonight.
that would make sense why he's so mad then. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you, PW.
Thank you, Storm. Appreciate it. Love your show.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Now, CCB said my granny could read you down. It was never initiated. Listen, I'm not saying your granny was. I'm saying a lot of old Southern blacks do practice a lot of things that are technically like spiritualists, right? Like eating black eyed peas on New Year's. The first person to come in your house on New Year's got to be a male. Putting red pepper in your floor wash, shit like that. Like that's all. I'm just letting you know the origins. You can think what you want, but you got the Holy Spirit, but you got people that believe in other spirits. I'm just telling you, take it how you want, but that's what it is. What's going on, Donna?
Hi, Storm. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I just think we have another, alleged, Kim Kardashian, robbery. This is what this is reminding me of. You know how she was
Okay.
allegedly robbed? I'm
Right.
sorry. It just looked so fake. Because the first thing he said was that verse about, a man of God being, challenged, with his life or something. Then they come busting in. If you're saying, if you're preaching in front of a congregation, I want to know why wasn't anybody screaming? Because if I see a gun, I'm screaming, I'm crying. I'm 5'3" and I'm 19. I don't want to go yet. I'm crying. If there's a baby, I'm grabbing a baby. We running like something. There should be some noise. To the people on the pulpit, and like the people that like escort you in church to like sit you down were real calm. They were still escorting people and just walking around like nothing was happening. I don't understand how a robbery is taking place and you're just sitting on the pulpit. Like you're seeing your pastor apparently getting pushed, he got pushed off frame.
Yeah.
and you just stood there.
Yeah, it looked staged. It gave Tyler Perry. It just did.
Yeah, and I did a tarot reading. I did a tarot reading on it too, and there was another YouTuber, like we were in like like a small little after show on her Patreon, and she did a tarot reading. I'm just not saying names because I know you don't like names of YouTubers. Like you don't have a problem with this person. It's just for the sake of your channel.
I get it.
So, and then we were there doing tarot readings, and then I asked a question like, was anybody in the chat, like in the background, like was anybody there? And when I did the tarot reading, literally all the cards that signal people being alone, nobody being there, nobody was there. And then the page of swords kept coming up, which is like a person that watches, a person that knows on a scheme. So it seems like allegedly, from what spirit is telling me, this was fake, and it even looks fake. And now it went from 400,000 to $1 million in insurance scam. It seems fake. Even spirits like this some bullshit.
It's something to it. Everybody's not saying it's fake for a reason, or for no reason. So I'm gonna say thank you, Donna, for coming up. Spirit has spoken. Thank you, Donna.
Bye.
Bye. Price Credit Consulting. How you doing?
I am doing fine. How are you doing, Storm?
I'm good.
I just want to say something. I grew up in the church, and I'm related to a big gospel family. And this mess with this robbery, it looks extremely fake, because when you look at it, you don't hear, like, if somebody's coming up in a church like that, it's going to be pandemonium. It's going to be crazy. Mm-hmm. The way that and then it wasn't like if your wife is there, you're going to try to protect her. It was none of that. And then his attitude, on the live with Larry, where he's just acting crazy. It just doesn't add up. It has to add up.
It's not making sense. And if it's true what Larry Reid said, that the FBI is coming for him, that's why he's so angry. They on his ass.
Yeah, he probably staged the whole thing, but at the end of the day, and then the way that he's reacting, what are you getting mad about? If you're a victim, what are you getting mad at other people for? Calm it down, bring it on down. Mm-hmm. He was just and then, my thing is that, in the church, we have so much drama going on. That's why people don't want to come to church in the first place, because people got way too much going on, and at the same time, it's like the way that he's supposed to be a minister, the way that he's reacting, it's just, I'm looking at this. I'm like, this gotta be a joke. It gotta be a joke.
It looks like a joke. It does. And Ricky Smith had a good point. She said, where was his armed guards if he has all this money? You got all this money.
Doesn't he have an armor bearer?
You would think.
You would think.
You
all that, but you ain't got no armor bearer. You don't got some type of security staff around you.
Or was that the one day they weren't there?
Shenanigans at its highest. Very much. Is giving me all the shenanigans.
But you know what, though? I'm going to say this too, though. But even when my car got stolen, and there was one time I parked it on the first level and not like behind the gate, and I was kind of like laughing about it. People thought I faked the whole thing because I was laughing about it. So,
sometimes it's just the initial shock of the thing actually happening. You know what I'm saying? And people react. Sometimes when people react to things that are really, kind of stressful, they laugh, and it's like a nervous laugh. And then people take it as it being something else, like, oh, this ain't real. This is something else or whatever, when it's totally not that going on.
True.
Crazy.
I was like, damn, they stole it. I was like, damn, they stole the car. Like, they stole the car. Like,
man, I'm telling you, man, Atlanta is no joke, man. I'm not from there, but Atlanta is no joke.
It's no joke. And I remember some dude that DM'd me too, talking about, I got your YouTube plaque, and I looked at it, like, went through his page. Nick, dude had I got an AR-15. Wasn't that? It was some kind of Uzi. Right at the camera, had devil horns. I was like, homie, you can have it.
Right.
Whatever you got out the car. And but I did ask him. I said, okay, but where did you find? Where'd you find it at? Well, I found it on the east side. I'm like, okay, but the car was found in Stone Mountain, so the car had been all over Atlanta. I'm like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, who wants it back after it's been doing all that unseemliness?
That's what I'm saying. You want your plaque? No, I'm good. I'm good. You can have it.
That's why you got to keep up on that insurance in Atlanta, because anything can go down at any given time.
At any given time.
You got to be ready for it, man. It's not for the faint of heart. You got to be about it out here.
True. I want to say I'm gonna miss it when I move, but then I'm not.
You're leaving Atlanta?
I ain't gonna tell nobody when, but
oh wow, well, we're gonna hate to see you go.
I mean, I'm still gonna be on YouTube. I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. You know, I just want to say something real quick. I was looking at, I hadn't watched it, just so that you know. When I first came to Atlanta years ago, I used to work for Barack Obama. I retired from the government. And so I remember when you first came on to Tasha's show. And I remember it like yesterday, because when it was, you know, you were sitting on one side, she was on the other side, but I didn't think it was going to work. You know, it was just, she's a different kind of person and you have a different type of personality. And so it didn't surprise me, because I remember wherever you used to live, there used to be a painting in the background. So I know that God has really blessed you and you have elevated. But at the end of the day, just because people get in the dirt, you don't got to get in the dirt with them, because I feel like you have a unique platform. And so everybody ain't going to be able to go with you. You know, I don't knock Larry Reid or those type of people, and there's a niche for whatever they do. But at the end of the day, you just keep being you. You keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And you don't got to throw dirt on nobody to get where you going. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've seen you from when you first came, when you were with her. And then now, you know, that you're by yourself, you know, it's different. And sometimes people always want to throw up in their face what they did for you. I appreciate the help, you know, and people need to get the difference between a favor is when you do something and you do it without wanting anything in return, versus the fact that I paid you for something. And sometimes we get that twisted.
Oh.
Some people get it twisted, Storm. I'm telling you. And so at the end of the day, whatever she put into you, that's what it was. But you're not going to, you know, for her to continue to put her foot in your neck or say little slick stuff. And I was looking into the podcast where all you guys were on there. I said, this is a bunch of YouTube hot mess. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of haterade. It's a bunch of haterade for nothing. And then it's like, I guess if you don't agree with what they're saying, then they want to sling dirt on you. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy. You don't got to do that. I'm not a YouTuber, but I look at it like, I used to watch this person over here. I stopped watching it because you were messy. But at the end of the day, because I want to look, one thing I can say about you, you bring the information, you bring the content, you bring the facts, you bring the receipts. You don't really be talking about other people. You stay on course. And at the end of the day, people, you know, haters motivate us.
True. Haters will motivate. And I feel like sometimes you can learn from a hater, because a hater will slip and say some shit like, well, that's why your such and such is off. And it's like, well, you know what? I can't fix that. So low key, your haters are kind of like business consultants, and they don't even realize it. So it's like, oh, okay, well, thank you. I will.
And when they're hating on you, just remember God is elevating you.
Yeah.
Like if you weren't doing what you were supposed to do, the devil don't come after nobody that ain't doing nothing.
Well, that's true.
It comes after people that's trying to do something and going in the right direction. And sometimes, like, you know, even in my business, it's like sometimes you got to cut people off. It's not personal. It's about my coin.
True.
And if you deal with my coin, I can't fool with you. So at the end of the day, I mean, it's like you guys are always trying to explain, or, you know, when you guys were, I was like, man, this is messy. And the thing about it is, like, one thing I can say about you when I've been watching you from time to time, you don't come off as messy like that.
No, I just do the content and then I'm gone. But
call a spade, though.
True. But I will say, what made it look fake is that he went live a few hours later to do PR. Oh, okay. Thank you, Donna. But the thing too is, it's like, you know, you got your job. I come on and do my job. But then, like in real life, I don't.
Yeah, you ain't got
these are not people. These are not people I would ever deal with in real life.
Right, and that's what in business people get it mixed up with colleagues that you do business, that you work with to do business, and then a total people that you mess. When she's talking about you don't got no friends, maybe he didn't want to bring. He don't, you know. And I didn't appreciate that mess about your mom. That was way.
I mean, listen. I didn't either. At all. But that was a way to try to get at me, of course.
Right, to get some type of reaction,
of course. But I will say too, what I had with the there's a lesson to be learned from everything. So I have to look at myself. This ain't even about them. It's also a lesson to me that there's a reason why women should work with women and men should work with men. I hate to be like that, but I just don't think it's in the natural divine order for a woman to lead me.
Right.
Yeah.
That right there.
It's not right. It don't even feel right.
Right.
And any man, no man is going to be comfortable when the woman is in the power position. That's why when women build up men, that's why they leave you for somebody else after you build them up. A man got to feel like a man. They can call it what it is. Now maybe you can get a gay man around you, but eventually y'all still gonna clash because that's still a man.
And a real man ain't gonna go for that for too long, Storm.
Nah, they gonna get what they need and they gonna bounce.
You're right. And the thing about that, the fact that they can't control you. You know what I'm saying? They want to control you. And so, you know, one way to control a person is throw the rock and hide, you know, that kind of stuff. Oh, I didn't say that, or it's not me. Take accountability for some of the stuff that they need to take accountability. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the type of person, I said what I said. You know, and that's the way you gotta be. I mean, in business, but everybody ain't meant for you to go to the end of the line of your journey. She didn't make you. I mean, I've watched you like from when you first came, because when you were talking about it, I remember that. But you didn't stay with that too long.
I came here on a mission. I came here. Well, let's back it up. Let's back it up even further. She literally didn't make me, because my parents conceived me in Dallas, Texas. So she literally didn't make me, okay? Okay.
Like her child.
Like that, yeah, they was out of town. Like last time I checked, I didn't come out your pussy. Like I don't no. I don't have no people from Florida. But no shade, but I don't. But another thing too, I came here and I was on a mission, right? A lot of people don't understand. I don't want to go back to working a regular job.
That there.
I was unhappy. I was like, it just me in the office, it just didn't work because I'm like, but damn, I know more than you, but you my boss.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, okay, the post office was cool. I enjoyed that. I can make decent money, but I may be messing up my body down the line.
Right.
Because I was watching a lot of them after 20, 30 years, they on canes and I'm like, oh damn.
Broke down.
So I'm like, damn, I gotta figure something out. So I came here focused. I'm not trying to hang out with people. I'm not trying to go no party. Let's get this bag. Let's do what we came here to do.
That's how I am. I'm like, people be trying to say, I didn't come here to try to find no husband. I came here to get my money,
I came here to get my money. And we agree. We doing this to break the internet. So let's break the internet.
Yeah.
All that extra shit and all that extra drama, those are distractions.
Very much so a distraction.
And when I thought about it, because we had got into it behind the scenes, but we was always able to fix it.
If people stay out of it.
Y'all didn't know nothing about exactly. I said anytime we got into it, it was somebody that saw something that then reported something to her. Now I know who that somebody was. See, I'm a smart motherfucker when I can think.
You are.
It took me a minute to think. I said, wait a minute. Anytime it was somebody that said something that went back, and I said, oh. I said,
the old saying, the dog that bring a bone, carry the bone.
But listen.
For sure.
I will say it, and I'll leave it.
These church folks out here better get it together.
Yeah. Look, I'll say it, and I'll leave it at this. If you made me, then just make another.
If you did it once, you can do it again.
Yeah, you got.
But it's just that everybody that comes by way of her, they fall out. It's like it's so then you got to start looking. It's a pattern of behavior, and there's nothing. I don't have nothing bad to say about nobody else, but it's like each one of you guys have a different niche and a different lane. Like Larry Reid is different, and then Tasha. Everybody has their own niche. And so why is it that you have to throw shade on somebody else in order to push yourself forward? If you're the queen of YouTube, you don't have to do all that. If you are who you say you are, you don't have to do what you do. Just, and I mean, but at the end of the day, that's her niche. That's her following. That's, that's what they do. But then when you decided you wanted to go a different direction, then it's a problem. And I mean, when I was looking at like over the weekend, for whatever reason, I was traveling. So I was looking at, just going back on different YouTube and YouTubers. And I'm like, some of them, I don't mess with them because they're negative. They got, you know what I'm saying? One thing about it is that I appreciate the fact that I think shows that allow your viewers and your followers and the people that support you to give you feedback. I think it helps you as a YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? Because then you kind of understand, with the people that are following you, what they're thinking about your show. But at the same time, everybody's not going to want to follow everybody if you're always on the BS. And then the thing about it, I mean, I don't care. Anytime you talk about somebody's mom and your family, you crossing the line. And for what? Followers?
Not for followers to get my attention.
That's a shame.
If I call her and we talk it out tomorrow, it'd be done.
Right.
But I won't give that attention. And
right. Because once you mess with my mama, it's a whole nother thing.
I don't have
period.
So
period.
I thank you for coming up.
You're
Bryce.
welcome, and I enjoyed you. Thank you. Keep up the good work, Storm.
I will. Take it
All
easy
right.
now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. What's going on, Norris?
Hey, Storm.
How you doing?
Good. I think that robbery was fake.
You think so too?
Yeah. Those robbers was sloppy, and they act like they didn't know what they was doing. They was like going all over the place. It's like they didn't do what they had to do. They should have came in there, did what they had to do, and get the heck out. They took too long, in my opinion. In the past, and there wasn't nobody on the ground scared, and then the pastor, he just got back up on the stage like nothing happened.
Right. He just like it. I can't help but to say it looks staged because it does.
Yeah, and then you can't go on somebody's platform and tell them how to run their channel or what to talk about and how to talk about it. If that man wasn't really angry and he wasn't that upset, he shouldn't even gave Larry any attention. But he fed into what Larry was talking about. So you was affected by
it. He was. And what do you feel about him going in on that lady, going in on Genesis?
I don't agree with that at all. I think he was a pussycat for that. He was a chauvinist pig for that, for sure. And, but I feel like people say that men need to stay out of women's business. I feel like women should stay out of men's business. But at the same time, she still did not deserve to get talked to like that. Absolutely not.
Yeah. No. I was just like, damn, why he got to go in on her? Like, damn.
Yeah, he shouldn't have came up there at all if he couldn't have controlled his emotions. If you had an issue or a problem with Larry, you could have inboxed him, or y'all could have talked that out private somehow, not online in front of everybody. Because to me, he showed me a misrepresentation of what a bishop should be. Like, he sounded very hypocritical. It's like, you ain't nothing wrong with you being mad or upset about something, but it's the way you express yourself. And if you're going to read somebody, you can give them a nice, nasty read, without getting all hot or yelling and screaming at them and acting dramatic. See, he was doing too much.
He was, and it just wasn't a good look. It just wasn't a good look. And now that's on social media. That can and probably will be played in court if he really is taken in by the FBI. So we gonna follow this story. Believe that. Let me tell y'all something. Between this, don't we got the Tory and Meg Thee Stallion trial? It's a few other. We got a lot of shit that's gonna be going on this fall, winter, with people getting arrested and going to court and shit. So
yeah, I think Littlefoot shot her. I do. I think he popped her.
I just want, you know what I want? Somebody just get a lie detector test. Put Tori, Kelsey, and Meg on a lie detector test, and let's just figure this out. Send them to Maury Povich, and let's just end this.
Yeah, But yeah, that pastor, based on, or that bishop, based on how he behaved, he might have lost a lot of churchgoers. You know, people who went to his church, they might not want to go to his church no more. And that could be a reason why a lot of people don't go to church no more, because they see bishops acting out, especially like Kim Burrell. Like she didn't act exactly like that, but she was still nasty.
Yeah, Kim Burrell to me gives me narcissism vibes. Even in her apology, it was just like, what? You know what I mean? But whatever.
Yeah, so but yeah, Larry, Larry do what he do, and I don't, that man, like I said before, he shouldn't have got up there and tried to tell him how to run his platform. You can't do that. You wouldn't want nobody telling you how to run your show.
That is true. That's very true. Any final words, Norris?
No, that's all I have for tonight, and I thank you for taking my call. I really appreciate it, as always.
Absolutely. You have a good one, all right?
You too.
Bye-bye. Let me tell y'all something. We you should do a deep dive on misogyny. Hold on, let me write that down, because I'll think about it and then be like, damn, I can't remember what they want me to do. By the way, feel free to send me topics. I see misogyny deep dive. I see y'all was really trying not to cuss, really messing with this topic tonight. So, and it's late and I still got this many people in here, so that means y'all really interested. So send me the stuff y'all want to see. It's always best to email me versus like DMing, because I get a lot of DMs. I mean, I got somebody right now trying to, whatever. Just email me, all right? What's up, BZ? You there? You may be listening on the back end, so let me give you 3 seconds. Going once, going twice.
Oh, my man.
How you doing tonight? Let me give you 3 seconds. Going once, going twice. Oh, you got to turn me off in the background. Okay, I'm going to let her handle that. What's going on, Bella? Going once, going twice. All right, they sleep. What's going on, Lisa?
Hey, Storm.
Hey, you didn't fall asleep, did you?
I was actually falling asleep waiting for you. Yeah, because I waited for you. I waited for you the other day for 45 minutes, and you cut me off.
Yeah, I was tired. I had to end that live early.
I know.
I felt it too.
I know. Listen, Storm and the girl before was saying facts, about the situation with Tasha. Remember, I was live with you, and you was quiet and peaceful, and that happened. Remember, she disconnected me because I know she did. Remember that?
Oh, that was on. Damn, I can't remember. Jason. I think that was on Jason's channel.
Yeah, it was Jason's channel when he first started, and she was showing him what to do and so on and so on. I'm sorry, I have a little cold, but anyway, yeah, remember you were on the right-hand side, and then it was 6'8", and then it was me, and then Tasha and whatever. And then I got cut off, and you were like, what happened when I was saying that, which the Halloween story about what happened with me, remember?
Okay. I remember the day, just not all the details, but yeah.
Yeah, about the vampire story you wanted to hear. Everybody wanted to hear about that vampire story.
Okay.
The vampire people that suck the blood.
But tonight, let's stay with the topic tonight.
Anyway, I know. No, but I want, because I haven't spoke to you since that, and I wanted to tell you that if you remember me, and I'm sure you did. But anyway, that being said, with everything, I feel bad. What's been going on with you? Okay, I just wanted to give you my condolence in a good way that you're going to prosper. Okay, because I felt really like that day when I was on the channel with you guys live, I got really bad vibes. I knew something was going to happen between you and her. But getting back to, what I did for a living, and I still do. When he was up on the stage talking, if you notice, he was looking at the robbers like he had it was like a certain like when you know how you're talking and you're saying certain things, it's like when they pop up in a certain word that he says. And that's what it seemed like to me. The guy on the left-hand side didn't even budge. He was like if you see guns drawing, and all he was doing is saying, okay, 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 right? That's all he was saying. You didn't hear nobody else screaming. You didn't hear, because I would have been screaming as a woman, you know what I mean? If I didn't have the training that I do. I'm saying just before the fact. I would have been screaming. His child would have been screaming, "Mommy, mommy, got a gun," or something. The wife would have been screaming. People would have been screaming. Who was he talking to? He had an audience because he was up on the stage, right?
And he was live streaming. Yes.
Right. Exactly. So did you notice how he just the way he stopped, and then everything just whatever, and he was the only one saying the things that he was saying. But anyway, I heard he has 4 PP loans out.
Oh, I heard 2. Is it 4?
No, I told you in the chat too, but I just found out some other sources. It's actually 4 with his wife.
Oh, wow.
They're cheating the system. Plus, he that block that he said he owns, their friends, a village of it belongs to his friends, so he tells them to get out to pretend it's his, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Like,
It's
get out
pretty
of the
much.
building and pretend it's mine and let me walk around freely like that. Second of all, he's opening a new church also. And that will be open next month. He already had this plan in the works. Found out from a source that he needed money for this other church because he thought it was lower than they said it was going to be, but it was different things involved with the cost and the living and everything going up. And I believe, because I was trying to send you a super chat. I was trying to send you money, but it wouldn't go through. I don't know why. But anyway, and I was trying to tell you that I felt that it was fake. It was totally fake. You could tell it was fake. Nobody was screaming. If you have guns, what would you do? What's the first thing you would do? If you wasn't trained or even seen a gun, even being a child.
You would freak out. You would freak out. You would absolutely
exactly.
Freak out. You would.
And the guy,
you would hit the floor. It would be commotion. It looked like it was a script. That's what it looks like.
Mm-hmm. And then the guy on the left-hand side didn't say anything at all whatsoever. He was just sitting there like he didn't care. Like he knew it was going to happen. Like he was very nonchalant. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? And I believe he needs that money. It's going to be insurance. And they're going to find that all out. It's going to be a big investigation about it, especially if it's claims fraud. And the insurance company's not going to let that go, especially if you know how people talk. Somebody's going to wind up talking. And he's going to wind up going to jail for a long, long time for fraud. Ooh. Not even just, you know what I mean? On top of what he's going through. Plus, he was locked up before. He was actually locked up with my best friend's brother.
Oh. You got any teeth from the prison?
Yeah.
He actually
had like 6 boyfriends.
Allegedly.
Okay, allegedly. But not allegedly. Yeah, allegedly. Yeah, he has 6 boyfriends. He was the type that he's a big bad wolf, right? Like you said, I kept saying things on the chat. Like if you were face to face, you would not be talking like that to Larry. I think Larry got some hands. Okay, that's the first thing. That guy is talk and he's prison and he's all that. I don't think he want to get himself in trouble. But Larry was keeping it calm because he's a podcaster, he's known in these streets, he wanted to keep it calm. But this man was so disrespectful, especially to the woman calling her out of her name. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, you're fat, skinny, whatever you are, you don't disrespect a woman that way because of the fact you're mad and you're playing this off. You have to play it off to the end. But like I said, someone's going to speak up.
But
Norris was,
they said not 2 to 3, but 6 boyfriends in prison. Oh God.
yeah, yeah. You have boyfriends in prison. Like, for example, you have a boyfriend, he leaves. Then you get another one, and then the other one the other one's a bigger man, and you like, I want him, and they take over. That's what they do in prison. They do whatever they want to do in prison. These guys are hardcore. Okay. I was a prison guard for 12 years and then I became a cop. So they're very, very hardcore. And I have seen it. And I have seen guys with 12 girlfriends, as they say, even the pillow. They had a pillow that they had to pay $500 for a pillow, and it was made out of a woman's vagina.
Oh, okay, I know what you mean. Okay.
You know what I mean? If you ever heard of the pillows, they're like $500. They sell it for $500. They make the pillow, and in the middle they make a condom or something very tight, like a rubber band, and you put your thing inside and you act like it's a pillow, and you grab it a pillow and you screw in a pillow like it's a girl. They used to have that. That used to be contraband. You know what I mean?
Wait, it's like this. Hold on. 1 second. It's like
I know what you're going to say.
Oh my God. So it's like this here, but in a pillow.
Right. Exactly. How do you know that? Exactly. But you have the pillow because you're holding one side of the pillow and the other side and all the pillows are white. You know, of course, the sheets. And you just like grabbing a pillow or you tie the pillow against the bunk bed. It depends if you're in a tier or in a block, and you tie it to a bunk bed and you screw it like against the wall like it's a woman.
Just like this. You can actually put this in the shower, attach it to a thing in the wall like that.
Exactly. Right. That's the thing in the shower. So that's how you jerk. Oh, sorry.
No, I didn't mount it in the shower yet, but you can. And
let me tell you something. My brother has that because he got divorced, and he said that makes him feel better than a woman.
Look,
I'm just saying. It's wet. It gets wet too. It gets wet because you get wet. You know what I mean?
But they got one now, like
it's like a mouth.
At Tokyo, yeah, they got one that's like a mouth, and they got one in Tokyo where it's like it vibrates and it sucks like that. And I was just like, oh wow, like
and it has a thing underneath. It grabs your balls and tickles, touches your balls while you're getting jerked off. It's like a woman doing that. They have so many toys out here. It's unbelievable. But Storm, I wanted to tell you from the last time I seen you, you know, like I said, my vibes were really, really bad. I mean, I did love Tasha, but I heard a lot of things in the streets and a lot of negative things about you. And I'm like, what is going on? Because why you came here, I'm not going to say anything, but blah, 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 and all this stuff. And this channel that somebody told me to watch.
Okay.
My sister's like, oh my God, because I love you. You're my Stormy. Okay. You're not Storm. You Stormy. You know that. I gave you my nickname Stormy from way back. And my sister's like, you should see this guy. He's talking about your Storm. And it was King something. Anyway, I watched.
Yeah. Oh, it's so much defamatory shit over there. It's ridiculous.
Oh my God. I was like, what the heck? No. I shut it off because I could not believe what he was saying about you. Because I'm like, no, that's not Storm. There's no way. It's hating vibes. It's something to talk about. Because I don't have nothing to talk about, because you're moving up in these YouTube streets, and especially you're known for Tasha. No, you're known for Stormy, because you did this all on your own. Remember that. And then I heard, why did you do that baby thing?
Did
she call you baby?
Yeah. She said I was her son, and so I just created a new character. So that's the baby. So whenever the baby needs to come out, the baby will come out. We have Air Mattress Chronicles as well. So whenever we really need to get ratchet, we'll go to the Air Mattress. And so everything that's meant to be shady, I'm just going to turn it into a character.
Okay. So a funny thing. But the thing about when I saw you with the Bobo, with the bobo with the pacifier. I was like, in the diapers, I was like, no heat. Me and my sister was cracking up because I could not believe what she was doing. Because to me, even though she calls you a baby or she calls you whatever name in the books, you are going to be you no matter what. No one can ever take that character away from you, Storm. Okay? Always remember that. Just because somebody says this or says that, you should see the names that I get called. Does it bother me? Hell no. You know why? Because I make my money. I do what I have to do. I have my beautiful houses. I have a couple houses I rent. I am doing very good for my age and very good for my life. You know what I mean? Because I did it on my own, you know,
And that's all that matters. And I'm gonna just say this because I gotta move to the next caller.
Yes.
I'm gonna say God bless and keep watching the show, Lisa. We'll get it together.
You know I love you, and just keep yourself you being you, okay? Don't
Oh, I
forget
will.
that.
I will.
Okay?
Take
Take
it easy
care,
now.
guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Larry, hit the link. I don't know why is my internet tripping? Okay, there we go. It didn't want to come up at first. But Larry, hit the link. The link is pinned in the chat, brother. Hold on, let me check. What time you going live? I'm live now. Hold up, y'all. Let me DM him the link. Bella? Okay, you can't listen on the back end with it. You can't do that. Beezy, are you ready?
Yeah, I am.
All right. How you doing tonight?
Good, and you?
I'm good. What's on your mind?
Okay, see, like that pastor really had the game messed up. Like these pastors really going around talking shit about the people who make them rich. Like your congregation, people who that fat lady, they make you rich. And then it's the ones who grandma and mama got the big arms. It's always want to talk down on somebody. Like Larry looks better than you, sir. I'm sorry. But anyways.
Yeah, I mean he was talking that stuff about Larry as if he was a looker, and I'm like,
right.
Who told you was cute? Because let's be very clear. And niggas got this bad. They think because they got on Fendi or Gucci. No. You. So I'm just saying he was trying to call Larry ugly, and I'm like, well, damn. When was he? Who told him he was Tyrese or Tyson Beckford or something? Like they like now. Maybe them hoes you fucking in church tell you that, but let me stop.
You heard me.
Let me stop. When he come up here and read me, let me stop.
It seems like dudes, if they need to start having security, because ain't no way. It's too many men out here that's bragging about their wealth, but they don't have security. Like, make it make sense.
Or just
saw the video,
just make sure you have some money in other countries, because if the FBI is allegedly after you, they're gonna come and seize all the assets. But I'm gonna let you finish up with the last comment.
Nah, that's big old facts though. Oh, I don't even remember what I was about to say. But yeah, like, when I saw the video on IG, I was waiting because I saw the caption and I was like, hold up, wait, that's real. Let me run that back.
Mm-hmm.
But I do know stuff can look fake and it can be real. So I ain't trying to, judge on that part. But he got my boy Larry Reid messed all the way up. Like, and old girl can go drop some weight and still stir face, and you trash. Like, your money don't make you cute. You just a lame, a preacher. Like, come on now. We know how these preachers be scamming.
Exactly.
Pimping on Sundays, like, stop it.
Well, thank you, BZ, for coming up. All right, you have a good night.
Thanks, you too.
Bye. They say he used to model for Carl Kanai. I don't know about all that. Oh, maybe he did. I don't know. What's going on, Larry?
What up, man? Can you hear me?
I can hear you good. Hold on. Let me turn up the volume. So I see you laying there in the bed. You got somebody there next to you?
Ain't nobody over there but Jesus.
How you doing tonight?
I'm doing well. I mean, my phone is on fire, and I hope that his minions see this, because I try to tell these niggas. I mean, I get off the phone. It went in 3 hours. Hello, Mr. Reed. I'm from CNN, and you were discussing that. See, he don't know who he was talking to. He's stupid, and I hate to even take it there, but I'm like, man. I mean, the stuff he was saying. I said, we are not the same people. We're in two different worlds. I don't know what you thinking, because you supposed to be friends with this Eric man, with that mayor in New York, using his name to scam folk. Now, see, I'm sitting there talking to the man on the thing, and I'm trying to be remorseful, but I'm doing my jokes. But at the same time, in the back of my mind, I'm like, nigga, I know you don't care about nobody. You deserve to be stole from, because you stealing from folk.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And then what I said, and I misspoke on my platform, I said the FBI raided him last week. It was 3 months ago. That's how long I've been knowing about this.
Oh, and you didn't blast that. Wow.
I don't. Well, you know, Storm won't operate like that. It has to be public. And so when this came public, then after he got off my lie, he went saying all these lies and this kind of stuff. I said, you know what? Let me explain to people why I couldn't really be 100% remorseful for this dude, because he's a thief and he robs people in our community.
Wow. Let me ask you this, Larry. How do you feel about him basically trying to call you a punk because you ain't as loud as him?
Oh, I don't care. I mean, that don't bother me. And let me tell you this, Storm. You know how this business is. In order for us to get people to watch, we have to turn up and be a little bit flamboyant. I mean, that's just how it is. I mean, because they're not going to listen to us and watch up. This world of commentary and YouTube is for women and for gay people. Let me explain what I'm saying. That's who people watch. So if we get up there and Kevin Samuels was able to do what he did, and a few others, but you have to have a certain type of flair, especially if you're doing commentary on current events and pop culture. And that's what we do. So people mistake what I do on my platform, but thinking I'm just some sugary, soft church boy. Okay, you think that you want to. You think that you want to. So do whatever you do. And I know he sent, these young people to other people that he was threatened by. So he don't know how much I know. See, he don't know. I know all. His wife don't even know. She don't, because that's the reason why the people at the church calls her his wife. Because she's the one that can preach and prophesy stuff. That man can't preach. Ain't got no word.
Now let me ask you this. He was so worried about your sexuality, but the streets is saying that he had boyfriends in prison, allegedly.
He was in prison for 20 years. I mean,
I have to say allegedly, but
Yeah, but he was in prison for 20 years. Now, that ain't alleged, it's online. And the thing is this, on my platform, I never speculate about anybody's sexuality at all. I don't think that is fair. I've seen people do that to you. I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's right. If you say out of your mouth, I am not gay, or I don't identify gay, we respect that. That's really wrong. Full up with Milan Christopher. And remember, I was on T.S. Madison platform. And they were trying to say that about me, and T.S. was like, no, if he was, he will say. And T.S. knew, because we've been around each other by ourselves. So she knew what was up. Have I had my dick sucked by a nigga? I have. Have I sucked a nigga dick? I have. Even past my molestation and rape, I did that. But I do not identify as a gay man.
But you know how people are. People don't like for men to sexually experiment in that way, because the majority of women have ate a cooch or let a girl eat them out, but they would tell you they straight all day long.
Yeah, I'm 44 years old, and I've lived a long time. The generation before me, they didn't experiment, but our generation, down and under 44, we do. We just don't have men that's very confident in who they are and tell the truth. And I'll say it. That don't bother me. But that guy, he said to me, I was ugly. Now this was what was hilarious. I'm be frank. He made me feel uncomfortable when I was around him, and then for him to say, "Oh, you ugly," I said, "Oh, am I? Okay, why were you up in my face and calling me all the time on FaceTime, grinning with your lips greasy?"
Oh,
what you calling us? See, the reason why we fell out, number one, had to do with relationship with my mentor. Number two, because he kept calling, I never responded to his phone call. I mean, he just kept. He kept calling for months, and I never.
How many times in a week would he call you?
In a month, I will be every week. I say in a month, about 3 or 4 times. When he start calling, he'll call back to back, see if I'm answering. Then he'll stop for a little while and then start back. Yeah.
Wow.
He's not used to no's. He doesn't take no well. But what he doing now, what he do not realize, when you go viral, he should have stayed off social media, especially being that he was involved in the other stuff that he involved in. Now, all of this stuff is going to come out. I've heard from so many people, and even the women, bruh, he got a whole lot that he better just hope don't come out, but if these people go to other bloggers, they're going to report on.
Is he slinging sausage around the church?
Not around his church.
Not around the neighborhood.
Around the way is all I'm gonna say, allegedly. Yeah. So,
is there any side babies out there?
This woman just inboxed me and said that it's a child that he's not taking care of and not paying child support, but I don't know if that's the truth or not. She didn't give me no paperwork.
Allegedly.
I just got that 2 hours ago.
Yeah, somebody said all his dirt is coming out. Yeah, all of it finna come out now.
Yeah, it is, exactly. It's and the thing is, I am the wrong person to come at like that, because see, I got recordings. See, he don't even know. He ought to know because he watched LRL. I'm not gonna be saying something about you, and I don't have concrete stuff that I can take with me to court to whip you in court with. I don't operate like that. He does not want to follow up with me because I would drop recordings and FaceTimes. I'm not the one. Anybody follow my platform know it. Anytime somebody took me to court, I won. That time when Olga messed up and they won, then another judge said, no, this ain't right. There ain't no evidence, kicked it out in appeal. So I'm not even under that no more. I'm not the person. I'm not the person. And then this boy, we're talking about the money he got. The nigga ain't did nothing in the community. I said, okay, well, how many millions have you given in the community? He can have an answer for that because he can go toe to toe with me. I'm glad he called me up. There's so many folk in my chat. To all of the nice people that's in my chat sending me nudes, saying that I'm nice looking and that the man was wrong. I want to say to y'all, thank y'all so very much for the news. I do see them. I ain't gonna say nothing back, and I ain't gonna send my news, but I seen yours. And the muscular, light-skinned men, model folk that's in there, y'all niggas big. If I was to do that, you getting topped. So then I need for you to come in my chat. You don't come, you right big and muscular. What you think I'm gonna do? Take a dick in my ex? That's not happening. So sorry. So sorry.
Oh my God. He said, bend over. Touch your toes.
What are you doing? That I've been doing my whole life. That topic.
Wait a minute, Larry. Talk to the people. I'll be right back. Hold on.
I'm just saying. And people don't, my team don't like for me to say that. They said, Reed, you saying that people gonna be thinking. I said, I don't care what they think. All women are bottoms, and all men that have sex with women, they're top. So I quickly tell everybody that I'm top. So you just leave me alone. They be coming in there.
He said,
bend
over.
And burly.
Touch your toes. You're gonna have a full P Valley moment on you. Bend over. Touch your toes. He said he gonna grease that hole up like that there. He gonna grease it up like that there. Bend over, touch your toes.
That's what you do in my inbox. Oh, bro.
I'm glad that you're a good sport, Larry. I'm glad you are.
Oh yeah, let me say this. Not only that, I'm very transparent. Very. I mean, this dude and the insults of things that he was saying, he's not even a real man. So it didn't really matter to me. That's why I was laid back in my couch while he was going off and all man. I was laid back and chilling, talking, laid back in my couch. That did not bother me at all.
No, you were very calm. And a lot of people think when you calm, he's getting up. Like, no, I'm just gonna let you let him make a fool of himself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly that.
And you would have thought he would have stopped and he just kept going. I'm like, damn.
The ego, narcissism had him. Now, the thing I did say in my live at the end tonight, I said, maybe my jokes did sting. Okay, I'm sorry for that. But it was hard for me to even have any remorse knowing what kind of nigga you is.
And I am gonna say I had never heard of him until this stuff went viral.
You heard about him because the stuff went viral. I put the video up and then everybody took it from me. That's what I'm trying to tell somebody. You ain't nobody. Nigga, please. What? Google me. Oh Lord.
Let me and see we've never had a chance to really like go deep on this, Larry, but okay. So since you have had the experiences that you have and you're very open, do you get shamed from the church, or do you just like, I'm me and I don't really give a damn what you think?
I'm me and I don't care what you think, and I'm rich.
Well, he is, y'all.
Y'all don't bet. Most, I'm gonna tell you this: 50% of the people in church are uneducated and broke. Why am I gonna be concerned, including the pastor? So why am I gonna be concerned about y'all who's still trying to run to the building in the pandemic when I was telling y'all in 2015 to build your ministries online because in 2020 it's gonna change forever? Y'all the dumbasses, not me. So that it don't faze me none.
You say you very rich,
right? Rich.
And listen, y'all, the man ain't lying, because if you see his bed,
oh, you talking about in Atlanta? I'm in Miami right now, my Miami house, but yeah.
But you see how you said that? I'm in my Miami house right now.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not ashamed of it at all. I work hard, and to a black man generate millions of dollars, his own empire. Nobody owns him. Pat me on the back and suck my. Okay, just pat me on the back.
I mean, if you rich though, they're gonna get you head too. Now they will.
Yeah, that's true. You deserve to get head if you're rich and black. It's America. a rich black man suck his ping.
Oh my God!
Every time you think about it.
Y'all hear that, people? When I get rich, y'all got to give me head. I hope y'all listening in the chat. When I get rich, I want some head, and I want some good head too.
Right.
So sick of getting head with teeth anyway. Anyway.
Jesus Christ.
But anything you want to promote, Larry? Anything you got coming out? I know you got a Patreon as well, your own channel. Let the people know.
Yeah. Now, and I say this, Larry Live, I get up there, talk whatever come across my mind. It's all about being funny and entertaining people and provoking conversations that the community need to have. But my Patreon is about empowerment and education. Every Sunday, Wednesday's empowerment teaching. I have stock market experts. We do prayer, prophecy. A lot of you don't know what prophecy is, but y'all probably do. You probably do. But we do all of that over there, empowerment. And I have events in different cities for the patrons. It's really about empowerment over there. So I got a lot of artists and actors who look to me as their pastor because I'm unconventional and I'm real and I keep it really real. Patreon, patreon.com/Larry Reid Live. And please, everybody, go BET Plus and watch Kingdom Business, 8 episodes. And I'm in about 6 of them as myself. And also American Gangsters, Trap Queens, episode number 9. I'm in that episode as well.
That is what's up. That is what's up. You know, I tend to kind of stay away from the church because I'm like, yeah, I mean, like in my professional aspect, because I'm like, as soon as they ask, oh, okay, what do you do? And then they pull me up and I'm like cussing people out. I feel like gossip in the church really don't, even though people gossip in the church, I know you're not supposed to bear false witness. So I'm just like,
well, bear false witness is lying. And gossiping, when you say gossip, it's the intention of gossip that is wrong. Is your intention is to destroy, or is it to spread news? So gossip in that sense is the gospel, so which is the good news. So don't let that shy away from that. And the Bible is a whole book of gossip, telling everybody business about everybody what done happened in their life, who slept with who did it when, who baby that this girl is carrying that belonged to this tribe. The whole book. So ignore that. That's that church shit.
Okay. I feel you. Well, I appreciate it. And hey, we will link up at some point whenever I'm in Miami again.
Oh, I'll be in Atlanta tomorrow. You still in Atlanta? For now. Okay. Well, you gonna move to the West Coast?
I don't know what. You know what? It's 5 places I can go. I got to narrow down. I can either do the safe thing or I can take myself out of my comfort zone. So that's what I got to decide what I want to do. How crazy do I want to go?
Yeah, but you make your money online, so you can go anywhere.
I can go anywhere. That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. I love what you do. I think you're a great dude and a great guy.
Yeah, appreciate that. That.
All right, man. Chat later,
man. Take it easy.
All right.
Okay, we got 2 people left. So let's go ahead and we're gonna finish up and call it a night. We're on here 2 hours. Crypto Chips, you are up.
Hey Storm, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm excellent, thank you. Hey, I got two comments or 2 things. I was on that last call where you got off abruptly that night because you were tired, and so my comments are related to that one.
Okay.
Are you guys were talking about black men marrying white women and things of that nature? I'm curious. Have you followed up with that story with the girl Andrea McCrae and her husband Marvon McCrae, where she was giving him the vitamins and now he's on life support?
They kept telling me about that story and I haven't been able. We will do it tomorrow. I mean one of the things that a lot of people are saying, and I agree with, if they had not, now the FBI they say the FBI and Child Family Services are in on the case, but it's just amazing how all the YouTubers had got in and started calling, reporting some of the things that she was doing. But like a lot of them were saying, if that had been a black woman and a white man, they would have been, the police would have been. It took them a long time to get into that, and she was making a lot of statements online. But yeah, that's something that you should really get into, because I'm like, just to see him diminishing like that, and then next thing you know, he on life support, and she wouldn't let his parents come see him or anything. It's wow.
crazy.
Well, here's the thing too, and I got to keep it real. When you and I thought about this one day, I said, "Wow, if I gotta mute you just because it's a little static." I said, "Wow, if I was to be in an interracial relationship as a black man, like you are literally like the nigga of the house. Like if your kids are mixed, your wife is white, but you the only black one, socially she will always be above you. Then your kids are at least half white. So everybody got some white in them, but you. So anyway, I say all that to say, when it comes to stuff going down, or you need to call the police, or you need to get the law involved, you are at a disadvantage. 1, because she's the woman and you the man, and 2, because she's white and you black. And the police gonna take her side before they believe your side. So that is something that you gotta think about as a black man if you gonna go that route. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I totally agree with you on that. But I was just like, had it been a black woman, they would have been investigated that, and she would have been down at the police station. You know, they're trying to figure out why was she giving them the opioids. I mean, it's just crazy. But the second thing, also on that night, you guys were talking about the issue. And you know me, I like to try and educate as well. But they were talking about black fathers and mothers, and one of the things that really irritates me is that we let other people dictate what they put out about us. On There's an article that came out back in 2016 that said black men leads the way for caring for their children. They are most likely to change a diaper, to feed them, to take them to school. And it was put out by the CDC, which is the Center for Disease Control. And they say they lead this epidemic, or well, they try and put out this epidemic that black women are leading the case for unwed mothers. However, they negate this to go a little bit deeper and say that a lot of those women actually live with their mate. They've been divorced. It's just a lot of things that are attached with it. But everybody runs with the idea that black women are the most unwed or have kids out of wedlock.
Okay. Okay. Well, let me say this, because when you look at those numbers, you do have to consider couples who cohabitate but they're not married, couples who are together but they're just not married. But if they're going off marriage rate alone, whether either you're legally married or you're not. I guess the common law thing is something else too. So it's other stuff to consider. It is. But I will say, as a community, we got to do some. But one final thing, crypto chips, and then we got to move on.
Well, that's pretty much it. I just with me following it, and that the statistics has gone up since 2016. The last report came out 2019, and more black fathers are stepping up to the bat, and they're leading the way in overall races as far as the percentages are concerned. But we still talk about fathers leaving their children because everybody else want to put it out there. I just want to say, do your own research, and sometimes before you get out there, just saying just people in general, and let's start to change our narratives to what the facts actually are.
Well, I tell you what, maybe we'll have a show on that and do a deep dive. Thank you, Crypto Chips. Have a good one. I love my curls.
Storm, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm okay. I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna be off topic only because I didn't catch the live in the beginning. I didn't get my notification. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. You know what? I think I forgot to actually text everybody, but that's fine.
I have a question to ask you. Do you ever think about mentoring?
In what way?
Like teaching people how to do YouTube, how to do commentary and things like that. Or are you like so scorned because you've been through some things with, partners?
No, not necessarily scorned. It's more of a time issue. I'm gonna have to do it in a different way. I'll do like a 2-hour consultation with somebody, like that's not, or a 15-minute consultation when they're just trying to brainstorm. But long-term mentoring, I got an idea for somebody who's not gonna speak on it yet, but I have to kind of figure out a way to do it where it's not so time consuming, but possibly.
Okay, I think you would be perfect for that because you have like such a humble and personality, and you're easy to talk to, and you seem like you're good at teaching and giving information. So I think you would be perfect for that. But
thank you.
When is the meet and greet in Florida, in Orlando?
Honestly, I probably won't do no. I probably won't do no meet and greets until 2023. Because I got a lot going on. So I got to focus and work. But I'm gonna put up cities for pre-sales, and then y'all gonna have to sell out the city or sell a certain amount of tickets.
Okay.
and then I'll book an official date. I
Okay.
love y'all, I do, but then some people be trying to wait for like the day of, and it's like I gotta get there. You know what I'm saying? I gotta set stuff
Right.
up. But I want to do it like the one in Charlotte we did was fun. I want to take it up a notch, include some local businesses, get them to sponsor, so I'm not coming out so much money on the front
Right.
end.
Okay.
And honestly, if I can get a lot of businesses to work with me, then we can do a whole bunch. So yeah,
That's actually really smart.
so 2023, and then what I'll do is for the cities that we set up, I'll put out a call to the small businesses there. I don't care if you sell hot dogs, if you sell hair. Think about whatever black women and gay men want to buy. If you got a business for it, hit me up.
We always got something to sell. So
Always. You know what? As we should. The Asians do it. The Latins do it.
Exactly. Last thing, I need your advice.
What's up?
Based off of our last conversation, right?
Mhm.
When you made the comment about me looking like Sanaa Lathan, and I said that I was inside her inbox saying like, "Yo, if you want me to play your daughter, I'm all with it."
Mm-hmm.
Why you tell me that was an insult?
That's an insult?
People was in the comments like, "Oh, you probably insulted her. That's why she didn't respond to you." And I started to feel bad. I'm like, "Oh my God, I probably insulted. I probably should have said her sister or her cousin."
Well, hold on. Let me look up something. Sanaa Lathan is...
I was looking at the comments. I was like, "Oh my God, I did probably insult her."
Sanaa Lathan is 50 years old. She is old enough for somebody to play her daughter in a movie. I don't see nothing.
Okay.
I don't see nothing.
People inside the comments was going in and making me feel so bad. I'm like, damn, I probably did do that. Should I go back inside her DMs?
No. You good. I don't think she was tripping off that. I will say this though. Y'all may think this is weird, but I really like her name and like Taraji P. Henson. Those are really pretty names to me. I don't know where them names
beautiful names.
I don't know if they're African. I don't know, but I'm like, I never met nobody named Sanaa or Taraji. It's really pretty though.
I think Sanaa does have a meaning behind it. I have to look it up again. I looked it up a while ago, but I never looked up Taraji's name.
Okay. I just look like, damn, it's a really pretty name. But now you good. I love my curls. Anything else tonight?
No, that's it. You just have a beautiful night.
You too. Take it easy now.
Thank you for talking to me.
Bye-bye. Yeah, very pretty name. Yeah. You know how like and I ain't trying to be disrespectful, but you know how like a black person can have an ethnic name, but it's pretty. Like that's what it gives me, if that makes sense. What's up, Conscious TV?
What's going on, Storm? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You said you was butt ass nigga laid up in the bed.
I don't know why the Storm Chasers made me come up here. I told them that I was laying here in my nakedness and sin, waiting on a powerful black man to dishonor my unholy vessel.
Oh, so wait a minute. Bend over. Touch your toes.
How low can you go, baby? Okay.
How low can you? I don't know if you can see my punani in a can, but it's here.
Storm. Ain't you got one made out of glass too?
I don't have the one made out of glass.
Oh, okay. Now everybody was asking me to come up here, but I was honestly too busy sending Larry my personal news. Okay, because see, I believe, Storm, in getting on my knees and praise and worship in the lower half of a high-value country Jesus serving part-time actor and pastor and black man's lower half, because we got to protect men like Larry with our deepest of throats, that is. Okay? When these men out here putting in this kind of work, baby, I think it is a community effort, baby, to serve at all times and do God's work.
Do you take pride in your slurping and serving ability?
Much do so. Okay. Now I don't know if you clocked it, Storm, but I've been saying, because I've been covering some of the church drama this week. I told y'all the bald-headed hoe with Judy is running through the black church this week. Everything from Kim Burrell acting up, TD Jakes out here built like a morphed Eminem, Now you got Larry and Pastor Suge Knight out here dragging the salvation out of damn each other's edges and stuff. Child, what is going on out here, Storm?
It's a lot. It's a lot. I think that damn portal that they got open is making people freak out.
It's too much.
Let me tell you some conscious TV. I have had the spirit been on me for a while, but I have had a spirit of horniness for like this way before the portals got open. But I felt like the horniness went up after the portals got open.
That's what even more happened.
I'm just saying, I've been just when I say I could just do it all day, I mean all day. I be low-key like, do I want to go live or go do something?
So you think that the mayonnaise Howard students done open up a CERN portal and they got an old nasty spirit of perversion on the earth? You know, it's crazy you say that, Storm, because I've been busting nuts to the ceiling this week too. I'm like, where is all the strong sexual energy coming? You know what it might be?
What?
Sometimes we cope with the stress of having a very unaffordable light bill by, indulging in sexual pleasure. Sometimes when you can't afford nothing but 2 apples and a banana in a grocery cart, okay? Because I done equated to $75 worth of a purchase, you got to soothe yourself and make yourself feel real good. So do you think that inflation, post-pandemic, or war on terror, Ukraine, Afghanistan, political upheaval, LGBT folk uprising, Black women divesting, that this is just causing us to just melt into the sunken place of sextivities? Maybe we are the modern Babylon.
Maybe we are, because Scott said you ain't lying. I just smashed my baby daddy today. Because like I haven't been this horny since I was in college, because I was definitely a procrastinator in college.
Ooh, so what is that?
So basically, whenever you need to get something done, but you want to procrastinate, you masturbate. And I'll never forget I had got up to, okay, should I tell you how many times in a day?
Yes, you should.
10.
Oh, that's a light work. I'm a Scorpio. We're talking like a good 30 on average.
Ooh, see, I can't do my shit'll fall off. I can't.
But maybe that's why I'm known as a man either.
Oh shit. So you like a Jocelyn Hernandez?
I don't know. I go through whole phases, but I'm still not comfortable being a hoe. So this keeps me in a toxic, secular, degenerating relationship with all of my narcissistic exes because I'm not comfortable hooking up with new people. So I just recycle all of my old carcasses.
So you don't want no new bodies?
No, I don't do new bodies. Because as a Scorpio, I'm also empathic. So, I just don't like performing all the new tricks on new dicks. So, I'm comfortable with the rivers and the streams and the ball sacks and the 9 inches that I'm used to. So
they said storm after dark, and I caught that too, Ganges. They said storm after dark or storm uncut. Well, I am cut. So
you did say that so you got Christian management now, but previous management was trying to put you on to the OnlyFans brand. And I think it would be really dope if you go ahead and make OnlyFans happen. And then you can do a storm after dark over there and get salacious. And you can talk to us while you hard and protruding through your towel and stuff.
So I'm glad you said it, because that is what I want to. I do want to build Storm After Dark and then put it over there so there's no restrictions. Yeah. I just know once I put it over there, then y'all come over. Y'all like, well, we want to see the dick. I know it.
I mean, are you opposed to showing us the meat?
Oh no, I don't give a shit. But then it goes to, oh, we want to see the whole. And here's my only thing. I told you I can't. That's where I draw the line. Like I can give you the side view like that. I can give you that shower with the water going down.
Squeeze it, Storm.
But I can't bend over and sprint. Like I can't do it.
Now, why you gonna play in our face? Imagine, you know that live you did a few months ago where you was doing all the City Girl splits, and you were showing us.
You ain't never forgot it either.
And you were showing us like anything that women can do, Storm can do better. Remember that video? Now, imagine had you did that video, but butt ass Nick.
Oh.
Storm, you better go make your money. You better go make your money. Honey.
That would be all. Do you know I would be all over Twitter?
Yeah. But you'd be getting to your OnlyFans bag. True. You would be getting to your booty hole on the mattress bag.
You close crazy, K. I'm 5'6.5", so the Air Force told me they could only list me at 5'6". You close though. That was a close guess. You close. No, why you so worried about how tall I am? Anyway, go ahead, Conscious.
Get to your damn OnlyFans bag. Okay, that's all I came up here to say. Get to your OnlyFans bag.
How much should I charge? How much should I charge, Conscious?
You have different tiers, okay? For the folk who, because look, you can do a after dark show, a whole radio show. You know what I'm saying? That could be for the basic members. You know, they get, you know, all the little nice selfies and the, you know, nice luxury mirror in the master bedroom, bathroom. And then you can, you know, step it up to a $50, $75 tiers for those who want to see you bust them splits with the raw ass clappers and asshole hitting the actual ab mattress, okay? So the more they want you to step it up, the more salacious, that's the higher the tier you go. And I can be your creative director.
Oh, you want a little piece of the cut. Not Conscious over here trying to pimp me. Wait a minute. They said, Lachey T said, don't bend over, Storm. That's too much. They speculating enough. Maybe I should so they can see that the hole ain't never been tampered with.
Well, you know, that's going to come with the next tier. The next tier is going to be dildos in the hole.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
You're trying to achieve the highest level of dark arts performances, okay?
That's where I draw the line. That's where I draw the line. You try to turn me into King Noir. No,
I'm trying to get you to your Larry Reid bag. Do you want to be here 10 years from now being half a millionaire, or do you want to be able to claim what Larry just claimed on your live, which is I'm rich, nigga? Do you want to be able to say that?
I want to be able to say that, but without my booty hole being tampered with.
It's only being tampered with by you, so technically it ain't even been tampered with. Because you can't violate yourself. You can't violate yourself. It's only tampering. If the next.
Here's the thing. It's like men when they sell it. Like I'm not even gonna get my salad tossed because I don't like the feminine position you have to be in to get it done.
Why y'all do that? Why y'all assign sexual acts to sexual orientations? When they do that? Sexual acts do not have orientation. So that's like, you don't hear women and heterosexual men and women who love anal sex saying we're having gay sex. You know why? Because sexual acts don't have orientations, okay? Stop assigning posture and yoga positions to sexual orientations, okay? Just think you in yoga. You doing yoga. That's all, okay? You doing yoga. That's it, sir.
Okay, Janelle Monáe. Let me see you do yoga. Okay, Janelle Monáe. Listen, I can't, because I never forget. I think the first time I saw it was like Brian Pumper, this white girl, the German girl did that to him. It was the way that it was the way he was like that, and he tooted that. No, I can't. No.
Let me tell you something. If you need some heterosexual motivation about those so-called feminine positions, just check out Mr. Marcus. He getting his cakes eaten in a woman's position. Check out King Noah, he getting his cakes eaten in the feminine position.
No, King Noir don't care. King Noir don't give a damn.
Because he's a sex god. You know, he's Pokemon level.
And that's why I want to bring him on the show too, because most men don't want their legs behind their head. Yeah, facts. Unless you Trick Daddy. But King Noir was like screwing his pregnant wife on camera, and they're sexologists, and you know, I was just like, oh wow. But then when he put that dildo down his throat, I was like, okay, I gotta turn the page. Right?
Now you gonna make me go and pull up my King Noah's OnlyFans subscription tonight, honey. I got to revisit some things.
They said, Storm, you look like a young Brian Pumper. Don't maybe put on a do-rag and some Timberlands.
Okay, then. So if you think that is feminine. Storm, what do you think about all these masculine heterosexual porn stars like Brian Pumper, who also get rim jobs? All these notable Shawn Michaels, how's it feminine?
It's the
Storm, you bust splits. You bust splits in for a non-sexual audience. How much more can you do that for your
you like you already there? But listen, no, because it's the I mean, that was a joke, but it's like the position of like bend, like I'm a man, I'm not bending over for shit. Like that don't feel natural.
You so socialized. Oh, you so indoctrinated, Storm.
I can't help it.
You gotta do the work in the Young Levenzon Sports. We're gonna help you do the work, okay? I'm gonna help you do the work, okay? We're gonna do the work. I'm gonna help you unpack it all, okay? So you can be free and off the plantation, finally living your best rim job life, okay? I just came up here to appease the storm chasers. I love y'all, okay?
We love you too, Gorgeous.
I'm gonna be going live about this later today, so we're gonna be getting into some teams about the same subject.
Okay, all right. I ain't mad at you.
And I'm gonna text you my newsletter too. Bye.
All right now, bye. Oh my god! He said it doesn't feel masculine in the storm. It doesn't. It doesn't. I don't want fingers in me. I don't want none of that. That just don't feel right to me. I'm cool if y'all do. You do whatever. To me, it's not my thing. It's not my thing. I have no desire for that. None. Don't convince him it's natural for a man to bend over half his legs behind his head. Let's see. Bella, are you ready? Going once, going twice. All right, yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. You the last one for the night.
Hi, Storm. Can you hear me?
I can. How you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you? I just wanted to come on here real quick and kind of share an experience I had a few years ago. Actually, it was my first I guess my friends always kind of told me like DL stories about dudes they were dealing with, but I never really took them seriously until it happened to me. But
okay.
So I was dealing with this dude, and I knew there was some weird shit going on. I always felt like there was this there wasn't a lot of openness. He was very secretive about just random things. So I was like, okay, my woman intuition kicked in. So I'm like, maybe he's cheating on me, But not only was this man cheating on me, but he was cheating on me with a transgender. And on top of that, but he was also sleeping with his baby mom, me, and the transgender. And I found out because I ended up getting on his phone. It was, where were we? We were in Arkansas. He had invited me to come down to be a support system for him because his grandma had passed away. And I worked 3 jobs at the time. So it took me a minute to get time off, And so I flew down there, supported him. I paid money out of my pocket. He did not. His sister was the one who asked to pay for my plane ticket, not him. But anyways, I get down there. That should have been a red flag. But I get down there and supported him, everything. I was girlfriend, whatever. The morning I was supposed to be dropped off at the airport and come back home. His mom was supposed to drop me off. And that night, he was listening to some podcast, and I asked him to turn it off before he went to bed, but he had forgotten to turn it off. So I came into the room and it was still playing, and I was like, okay, let me turn off this podcast. And when I was turning off the podcast, I seen these messages from these these dating sites or whatever. So I'm like, okay, hold on. So I click on one of them. It's a transgender girl. So I was like, hey, what's up? I was very nice. I did not come at her or anything. And then she it was really interesting because it was the way, I was not expecting the way that she came off. She was very rude, disrespectful, almost like she owned the dude. And I was just dang, and then when I confronted him about it, he pled, because his parents is super religious. he played not to like for me to out him. Like I don't have time for that. Like if you want to do what you want to do, like do that. Like I'm not going to judge you or none of that. But like I don't want to get sick. I don't want no diseases. I don't want to be involved. Like you could have kept me out of that. Like you know. But
let me tell you this. I mean, even just like going to Tokyo, you will see them having a trans girl suck them off. They might not screw them, but then they let the trans girl suck them off. Now, whether y'all want to realize this or not, you're going to see even more of a rise in this, because think about it. If she looks like a girl and you can't get her pregnant and you got a dude that go that way anyway, you're going to see more of them do that anyway. It's just, it's sad they won't be honest.
Right. Like, you know, like I'm very like, I honestly, I'm not into, I'm very monogamous. Like I'm not into that, like swinging into that. But like, I'm also open for people who are like, I would have supported him. Like you could have just been like, hey, this is how I am. Like, this is who I am. Like I would have been like, oh, okay. You know, thank you for telling me. Like, it's just so weird to me. People will drag people like along and like play this facade in these games, and then like all along they like just not a real person. It's like
because they're not ready to accept it. So what they do is they go do it like the first time, and then it's like, oh, okay, I ain't gonna never do that again. But then they can't stop going. They can't stop. But then they love you and they don't want to let you go. And then you gonna ask, well, why you breaking up with me? He can't tell you because I wish you had a D too.
Right. And his mom, it was really funny, Storm, because his mom, she still hit me up. She it's been like 2 years. She still like calls me on holidays, like happy holidays. Like she was, me and her were cool, and like she always want to ask, like, what happened between me and your son? What happened between me and my son, or you and my son? I was like, and I just always want to be like, tell her, but then like that's not. I feel like sometimes like that's not really like my business. Like it's just like her son needs to, like he grown. Like this man is like he's 30, like he's 31. You feel me? So like he old enough to and once again it's his business, so he don't really have to share if he don't want to. But I was just like she always asks me every time, she's like, what happened? Like y'all were so good. And I'm just like, dang, this poor lady, she don't know nothing. Like she don't know nothing.
And the thing is, I agree, you should not tell her, because even if you tell her, she first thing she gonna say, not my baby. Let me tell you something, ladies, you don't know what and let me tell you something. Once your son is grown, that ain't your damn. Once he start having sex, that ain't your baby. That ain't no baby. Y'all don't know what your adult children are into. So,
but I just wanted to come on here and start. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I was just like, dang, like hold on, let me tell a story real quick, because I just never thought it would happen to me. Like it can happen, y'all. Like men, women, it don't matter who it is. Just listen to your intuitions. Those red flags, that knot in your stomach, those are real. Is a reason it's there. You know what I mean? So
yeah. Women, all women, whether they tap into it or not, have been blessed with more intuition naturally than any man, because that's your protection. That's how you protect yourself. So you see shit coming before anybody else do. So don't deny, you know what I'm saying? Don't deny when you hear. Let me ask you this before you go, and I'm gonna ask the chat too. Would y'all like a deep dive on homoeroticism within men? So the homies, as always, seem like they closer to the homies than they are to you emotionally. Do y'all want to break down on that?
Yes, we would, Storm. Yes, we would.
All the guys trips, all the fraternity trips, all the okay, we're gonna talk about it. But thank you. You have a good night, all right?
Thank you, Storm. You too.
Bye-bye. All right, Sugar Cookie, you the last one for real.
Hey, Storm.
How you doing?
I'm great. I love you. But listen, I have a question. Seriously. So, if a man tries to have anal sex with you, does that mean
that he's gay or bi?
Yes.
Okay, has he ever expressed? Okay, you got to give us details. Is this a boyfriend, husband, what?
No, I don't have details. I'm just saying, like, if he tries it, I automatically never talk to him again.
I think. Thank you. They told me to write it down. I think sometimes no, it's a dude just want to try it. I think you have to be more concerned if he act like he can't live without it. Because some dudes tell women, if we can't have anal, then this ain't gonna work. That's when you got to be more like, okay, you want that more than the box,
especially this good box. If you want that, I ain't got nothing else for you.
Or some dudes, that's the only way they can finish.
Oh no, that's a problem. So that's not.
But that's a clue. That's a clue.
Exactly.
Because every woman ain't giving you anal. So if you that used to anal, where you getting it from?
So I'm not crazy.
Nah, you're not. You're not crazy. You're not. And honestly, and you got to look at too. When y'all intimate, is that the first thing you're going for? Because that shouldn't be.
Oh no, you mean how you kind of dating somebody and stuff, and y'all dating for a while, and all of a sudden he like get too comfortable.
Yeah, it's something to be suspicious of. You kind of look like, huh? Are you curious or are you curious?
Right.
But
well, that's all I wanted, Storm. I love you.
Love you too. Take it easy now.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Well, I gave y'all almost 3 hours tonight, damn it. We had a damn good show. Shout out to Conscious TV. Shout out to all the callers that called, everybody that stuck with me tonight. Shout out to, of course, Bishop Larry D. Reed, all right, who came in and gave us an exclusive interview, okay? Oh shit, Conscious came back. Okay. Conscious, you came back.
I got triggered up in the chat.
What happened?
I just got one question, Storm.
What's up?
Why is these folks so obsessed with black men's sexuality? Did this woman really just come up here and ask if a man who prefers anal sex over her mediocre box is gay?
No, oh my God.
Could it be that the cootie just ain't hitting like crack in the 80s did? It's all right to consider that it just might be you. I just don't understand, Storm.
She said her box is good though.
Yeah, well, that's subjective, okay? That's left to interpretation, so, okay? I'm just trying to figure out why don't folk want people to be. Why all this obsession over black men's sexuality? Did the brat not get to be androgynous? Did Eve not to be rough riding and eating penitentiary punani? Ain't we done seen black women swing all up and through the pendulum and spectrum without the condemnation? And as soon as Storm is considering opening up his booty hole on OnlyFans, it's got to be a damn congressional hearing. I'm just trying to make it make sense. Why we keep trying to limit these black men from being all that I can be, and then they got the nerve to want to be upset that there's a down low community. Well, I would stay my ass on the down low as well if the black community continued to be this violent socially, emotionally, metaphysically, spiritually, and physically. I keep my ass getting fucked in my ass on the down low as well. Okay, you just can't have it both the damn ways. I'm sick of it, okay? And I'm sick of black women doubling down on patriarchy, okay? Y'all be sitting there supporting that. I don't want no black men that be and no black men that be that. But these same black women was upset that T.D. Jakes is called all their ass masculine just a week ago. So y'all get to personify your masculinity and you get into your divine feminine bag, but you don't think that the pendulum swings backwards and forwards. You don't think that black men get to also body their divine femininity without it also having nothing to do with sexual orientation. And who the hell gives a damn even if a man loves to get his booty blown the hell out, okay?
No. I want you to hold that thought because we got a response. They said, or maybe y'all mad because you'll never have a cat.
I can go get a vagina with a Groupon and $5,000.
No,
and I can go get one that I don't have to worry about menstrualing, that I don't have to worry about cramping, that I don't have to worry about any of the other side effects if that's what we wanted to do. Maybe the cat just ain't cat. Maybe that cat just don't meow. Maybe that cat just don't purr like it's supposed to, and it's all right. You deaf, Storm. You need to have a whole dissertation about just about black men, just the assault on y'all. And I separate myself from y'all because I'm free and I'm gay as hell. Okay, so I've been off the plantation for a long time, but just the level of policing that cis hetero black men go through is absolutely insane. It's disrespectful. Because all these folk in the chat, they daddies was in bell bottoms and high-waisted pants in the 70s, shaking it like a tail feather.
Okay, now that part I do agree with. They're very colorful too, and button down all the way down here. Like they was out there. Natasha said when black men stay in their masculinity, so black women can be feminine. Oh, okay.
Okay, but the point. So. Yeah, see that.
Call me Big Purr. Now you made me think of come make that. Who sing that? No Neck Daughter sing that. Coyle Ray. There we go.
Mm-hmm. I just wanted to get my triggered response. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Pebble Sky, you got a comment?
Yes, I have. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I came across your show the other night, and I was. You're a funny guy, first and foremost. Pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
And Conscious is just cutting up tonight. Just cut up, Conscious. Cut up. I want to know, because I came in on the ass end of it.
Okay.
Sure. Exactly what type of podcast do you specialize in? Is this for homosexual, bisexual? I mean, are you homosexual, bisexual?
I am not. I am not. Well, last I checked. But what's today actually? What's today?
Today is Tuesday morning.
I'm straight today. I'm gonna be straight. I'm straight today. Today Tuesday. I'm straight today. But no, my show is for everybody. I don't care what your sexuality is. I don't care who you sleep with. I don't care. You know, I'm just. You ask what kind of podcast this is. Look at it like I'm a professional troll who sprinkles in truth with his theory.
Now, Larry Reid was up here when I came on. And if I'm not mistaken, Larry is from North Carolina, correct?
Yes.
I think so.
And I want to know, did I just miss Larry Reid coming out on your show?
No, Larry Reid been talked about him experiment. Well, first off, Larry Reid was molested early in life. He's been open about that. But him experimenting with dudes, I mean, he's already said that before. That's nothing new.
Okay, because he's a preacher's kid also, isn't he?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, because I'm a PK myself. And I was like, oh my God, Larry came out and I missed it. Because I always wondered when I would watch his YouTube channel, you know, was he bi? But at the same time, I knew he was a church kid, such as myself. And I was like, oh my God, I came in the night that Larry came out and I missed it. Oh my God. But
let me address something real quick. So Icy, what truth do I need to live in? What truth would I have to deny? Y'all swear I'm doing dudes. Do you know I would be the top blogger if I was men?
What are they insulting? They're insulting you in the chat, baby.
No, I really don't care. I just address it. Like, come, do you understand it? Do you know I am your YouTuber's favorite YouTuber?
Like,
do I have to show y'all my DMs and who be in there and who would surprise you?
Men, filthy men. I know who be in it. Filthy men.
What you mean it's okay? I know it's okay. Here's what gets me. Why would I?
This is what I'm talking about. This is the level of violence that I'm talking about upon.
But my thing is, why would I have to lie? I have nothing but shit to gain. If I was gay, I have nothing but shit to gain. I will be number one in the game. I don't think y'all understand how this entertainment game works. You fucking suck to get where you gotta go. It's full of gay men. So if I come on, I would be the come on now.
True, that much is true.
And more of y'all would trust me. Because y'all wouldn't feel no kind of way because it would be a gay dude reading, so y'all wouldn't care. Come on now.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. One thing I find with black men, and I'm a middle-aged woman with grown children. Black men are not as free in who they are as the Caucasian man. And I've experienced this myself when I was younger, you know. And I have a kid by this individual. And to this day, you know, he just refuses to admit that, you know, that he's bi, you know. But I could respect him more then and even now if he was honest, you know, because I knew all these gay men were not showing up at my door for no reason.
Oh, well, that's
such a stigma with the black male.
Talk about it.
Not the ones that are out now. The ones that's out, like Conscious, don't give a damn. You know, fuck your life. You know, but the ones that tend to be their lovers, you know, they are moving around under this shroud of secrecy. You know,
because they don't want to be scrutinized, and ultimately they don't want to be seen as less than a man. That's what it's really about. I mean, even in the gay community and bi communities, they have all that bottom shaming going on, and it's like, well, damn, you know, one of y'all got to do it. So what the hell is up with the bottom shaming? It's a lot.
I have a family member, and he's very secure in his gayness, and he explained to me here recently, there is no top, there is no bottom, it's just sex.
Period.
It really is.
Yeah, period. Was that conscious?
Yes, ma'am.
I knew it was. Told me, Auntie, it's no top or no bottom. Because I was like, you know, because he got a big old bubble butt. I said, you a bottom. Because I asked my babies what I want to ask. You know, I don't think you can tell them, tell your damn business, Auntie. You're too damn nosy like me. But anyway, he was like, Auntie, there is no top, there's no bottom. It's just sex.
I mean, it's a good point. They said, but why is the male G spot, the prostate access through the rear? That's a question for God, I guess. I don't know. I don't want mine tampered with, though. I'm good on that. That ain't nothing I need to experience. I'm good.
But that's exactly where the male G spot is, and it's anus.
That's because God wanted a man to feel good on the way in and on the way out.
Oh, you got to be ashamed of yourself. Blasphemy. Blasphemy, Constance. Blasphemy. Oh my God. No, you did not. Why you gotta put God in it? Oh, I tell you, I'm a preacher's kid. Jesus. But that's where it is. It's in the male anus. Because when I had another lover, I don't know if he was gay, hey, or whatever the fuck he was. But I was just appalled. One time during sex, he was like, you know, well, stick your finger in my butt so I can come. You know, so I had to rush over to my gay homies, you know, and I'm like, you know, oh my God, you know, I was devastated and everything. Oh my God, I'm so crazy about it. And this particular queen friend of mine was like, child, get over it, honey. That's where the G spot is. That doesn't necessarily mean he's gay. He's just in tune with his body. He knows where his hot spot is.
Well, let's just say this, Pebbles, he in tune with the profound orgasm that comes from having your prostate pressured and rubbed on. See, the white boys being on to this holy grail that's sitting within the solar plexus of a man. Okay, so they been having they women finger them doing intercourse and rubbing all up in there, and because that's a different type of orgasm for a man. Okay, like a man can orgasm no hands when his prostate is being massaged. He can orgasm without even having to touch himself. It's a level of rebirth, if you will, a level of salvation, if you will, a revelation of teens, when, a man's prostate is. But because we live in a dummy country called the West, we are ill-informed about sex, and we're so homophobic that anything having to do with a man's anus sexually has to have to do with his orientation. And unfortunately, as much as people want that to be true, that a man's orientation is tied to the things he enjoy in the bed, it simply will never be the actual facts, okay? But dummies don't specialize in facts. They specialize in homophobia.
XOXOXO Bob said, biology, the prostate will make a man explode. I remember I saw that in that movie, Road Trip. I didn't understand it as a kid when they went to the sperm bank. It's a white movie. And that nurse stuck 2 fingers in that dude butt and he came everywhere. I was like, wow. I didn't know that was real. And I got older and people was like, yeah, it's real. So it's real.
It's the only orgasm I have, Storm.
But let me ask you something, Conscious. By the male hotspot being inside of the anus, well, why do they come out of their? So why do men come out of their penis then?
I mean, that's how we help create life.
Yeah. And they don't just come out of the penis; they also cream and the anus salivates as well when the prostate.
Whoa, it does. Wait a minute, what?
That's what I was trying to get.
You ain't never seen any other gay porns where all of that white cream is coming out of the bottom booty hole, like you rummage through.
No.
Tails. The man's anus, it secretes and everything else.
Yeah, if that's y'all hot spot, what will make y'all's any different than ours? When ours is stimulated, we cream.
It creams, yes. The anus gets wet, it's juicy, it's real moist.
What is that? Not is that? Wait, what? Oh, Lord, how much look I got left?
Wait a minute, Cautious. What is
now? I got questions. Is it blood or is it actual?
No, it's literally it's substance created by the prostate. The prostate secretes. Women have prostates. Well, they call it prostates in the clitoris area and things, but they have a prostate too. This is what causes them to, shoot out all that stuff they be shooting out.
Yeah, I've seen that now. I've seen a girl cream once. I've seen squirting once. So I finally saw it in person. Yeah. I'm like, okay, so I've seen that, but
your asshole can squirt too, Storm.
What?
Yes. That's why you got to get progressive about sex. You be talking about all these feminine positions and all. So you missing out. You dealing with a surface layer of pleasure. You got to go to the holy grail.
Stay on my butt.
You ain't gonna never be this. You're gonna be. It's a rejuvenation, Storm. You will never be the same, but for all the right reasons. You got to go for the highest level of pleasure in the land. Okay, this is what Christ meant when he says that. He has come so that we may have life more abundant.
You know where you been. So you okay, wait. Okay, so you telling me that there's literally dudes out here with wet pussy.
I would literally send you a video of my wet pussy. So you can
no. I believe.
I mean, there's no better demonstration than my own pussy at work. Okay, doing the Lord's work on a black man. So I would send that over to you after this live, so you can.
I'm good. I believe you.
what a juicy squirting booty hole looks like. Okay.
Y'all talk. Let me get my Diet Coke. Y'all talk.
Yeah. See, Pebbles know all about these sacred sciences and sacred arts and stuff. Okay.
I mean, baby, I've had bisexual men, and plus I'm very in tune with my own sexuality. Basically,
What is your sexuality, Pebbles?
I don't know what the fuck I am. Some damn.
And that's a sexuality. Not knowing what the fuck you is a sexuality.
But I know what I know what what I like. I know what I've experienced a lot in life. I've had female lovers. I've had male lovers. You know, I do a lot of research.
It's not like it's hands-on research too. It sounds like it's experiential research.
Yes, I've experienced a man wanting me to penetrate him though.
Oh Lord.
I've never experienced that, but I think I have like a gay dog. Yeah, when it comes to men, and for some reason I tend to attract the gay men.
Well, being a woman of a particular age, you might have a particular type of masculinity about yourself too that attracts the divine feminine within men. So they may be attracted to that energy you have. That may be what makes them want to put themselves push you in their submission. Okay? Men want to submit too, Storm. Men don't always want to be in control.
Oh no, I'm not submitting to shit. I don't like no woman in no dominant position.
Well, you don't know that you want to submit. That's because
absolutely not.
You're kind of toxic, Storm. Okay.
Storm, what is you making, baby?
Y'all try. I didn't know that Bussy's cream. Like I had to go get something to drink. I'm sorry. This conversation got lit. But I love it though. But I love it because my podcast is going to be about this. But literally, you just taught me something. I didn't know that was
how you don't know these things, Storm?
I don't play in the butt.
I mean, what's
listen, conscious. I act gay for money. I'm not gay in real life. Like I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I'm not straight, and I know all about the things y'all do inside and out. I mean,
sex is more so, Storm. Sex is more so mental than anything.
It is, and I want to own you when we have sex. You don't own me. Shut up, be quiet. I want to own you. There's no you owning me. Like what?
So you got to consider this. See, there's a reason why you come off in your personal relationships as cold and reptilian. It's because you're kind of toxic. You got too much masculinity. You holding that pendulum to one side. You got to let it swing just every now and again to keep you healthy and whole. You know, you got to loosen up all them nooks and bolts and crevices and stuff and let go. You're too stiff in your living. You got to let go. See, this is how you're going to be able to really empathize and really be an ally to a woman's community. Is you got to know what it feels like to put your feet up to the ceiling too. You got to understand. You got to understand what women sacrificing out here. You got to understand how they putting their bodies on the line for these men to really be able to have a heart. Because see, it wasn't until I got my booty hole stretched that I then understood. You know, I understood what women contributed to society, baby, and I've been teen woman since. I lost my virginity in ass. Okay, I've been teen woman.
No, let me handcuff you and let me spank you. Like I'm not. I don't. No.
Well, I like that. That's the type of male I prefer. I prefer. I know the sex that I have had.
Yeah, I got my. Oh my God.
For man, I want him to totally dominate me. And if I'm with a man who doesn't totally dominate me, I'm gonna dominate him.
That's what like let me choke you, none of that. Like shut your ass up.
See,
shut up.
Toxic.
Yeah.
Like but in real life, like I'm just laid back and cool. It's probably like it's like the opposite because I'm laid back, I'm cool as hell. But nah, when it's time for business, I don't want to hear that shit. Shut your ass up.
You're not.
And I ain't finished yet.
OnlyFans coming soon, y'all. OnlyFans coming soon.
What state do you live in?
Platform near you.
What state do you live in, Storm?
Hmm.
What state do you live in?
Currently in Georgia.
Oh, you're not that far from me.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we could get to the bottom of this type of shit.
Well, I don't sleep with my subscribers though.
I mean, you have aggressiveness.
I don't though. I'm cool and label. It's just in that area, you're the woman. You're meant to receive. You don't run. You don't run this.
Toxic. Oh, toxic.
And that's the way. That's like I said. That's the way I prefer my men. But the times that I have been with women, I want to be those.
I'm triggered.
Why you say
another thing too? Another thing too. Stop putting your hand on a nigga's stomach trying to push him out. Take that shit.
Oh, Jesus.
Constance, you keep throwing me off, and I had a question for you.
This lady says,
Conscience has got a lot going on, and you do too. Make me forget my question, and I'm a mature 53-year-old woman. All right. I'm just be quiet. This some good talk right here.
I can't wait to take this to OnlyFans because this is lit.
Storm, you is toxic. Okay, I just want you to know that.
I'm secretly toxic. That's the thing.
But what does that mean, Conscience? What does that mean that he's toxic?
It means that he thinks that y'all women.
See, y'all all say y'all can take it. Y'all all like. Okay, all right. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Why should they take it? You can't take it, Storm.
I'm a man. I'm not taking shit.
No, see, that's your excuse. Then I have to identify with the way that women sacrifice their bodies. Okay, you need to take it, and then you're gonna have a whole nother.
Your bodies are made for the sacrifice. Your body is made to.
Not that they pushing you off. Not that they pushing you off and got their hand on your stomach and they're running from the dick and running all up the ceiling fan of teams. Their bodies is not made. Because see, all penises are not made equal. When you talking about a woman taking 10.11 inches of
I ain't got 10 inches.
Okay, when you talking about a woman taking 7.5,
right? You got me mistaken with Vaughn. You got me mistaken with Vaughn.
It shouldn't be too much running then if you ain't got 10 inches. Right?
Listen, y'all, I'm telling you, women say they like that big shit and they can't even barely handle 7. I'm just keeping it real.
It's not that they can't handle 7.
Although I do feel heavy when I'm on top of you. I look light, but I feel heavy when I'm on top of you. So that is true.
But I'm gonna tell you the secret to stop your women from running Storm. You can't just ram. You just can't just ram shit. You know, that's ram fucking shit. You got to be gentle. The more gentle you are, the more open the woman is going to be into receiving.
And there's moments for that, but it's just some when you just like it's just like
yeah.
Like, I almost be thinking like I want to break you.
Violent, be toxic, violent, murderous sex. You a bully.
But it could be I was exposed to porn early in life, so that could be where my thought.
It could be that you is toxic. Okay,
so you like rough sex?
Yeah.
Why would you want to beat up on a woman like?
I mean, I gotta really like. Now, if I really like you,
why you want to do her like that, Storm?
That's what I like.
Why you want to beat that woman down like that? What she do?
She's here for me to do that too.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Dear Storm is coming. A dear Storm.
Not you too. This is Storm. You do a first time. No, niche. I don't know. No niche. No, I no. Ain't no quick over here.
I gotta go get some rest for this dear Storm Live in the morning that I'm gonna do. Thank you for having me. Blessed to you, Pebbles. Keep on putting dildos in these men's asses, okay? I love you.
I can't do it, baby.
Thank you, Pebbles. Take it easy now.
All right.
Oh my God. Let me tell y'all something. This has been a crazy live. Oh man, I can't wait to take Storm After Dark to OnlyFans where we can really just say whatever. You know, I need to go and just make it and just do it. At least the podcast level. Cause I mean, we 3 hours into this, so YouTube ain't tripping, but I'm just saying Storm needs sensitivity training. I'm sensitive in real life. I have to really like you. Anyway, make sure y'all are on my text list, 678-679-6077. I have kept y'all up long enough. We're going to go to bed. I will catch you guys later.